Everyone, and welcome back to the Enmity Cycle, where we get to try again. After a very interesting first session, we are now joined by the wonderful Christopher, rounding out the party. So hopefully we'll be doing a little bit better. I asked the question: do we want to give a brief rundown of what happened last time before hopping into new character Who Dis?
I can, if you want.
Sure.
Here, I'll roll in, because I feel the desire.
You feel that you must roll dice. All right. And right dab in the middle.
That's me. I am a white male in America. I'm perfectly neutral. This is Scott. You can only blame me for the political commentary that I make. Nobody else. I did make notes about this session actually. All right. Anybody else? Do we want to do a countdown?
All right, going once, going twice. Sold to Scott.
Alright, so previously on Enmity Cycle, there was a group of Renaissance mercenaries, is what they call themselves, and honestly that's completely true, because, you know, Renaissance mercenaries think they're good at everything, which makes them bad at specific things. No offense to the characters that died. The group of them received a letter, after help, from a Taha Khalud. At least that's how I spelled it. He asks us to aid him in finding an individual who he assumed was missing based off of various evidence. Let me see. What do we have? What was the name? Man, I took a lot of notes, but it seems like I didn't Balls,
Looking for
right?
Balls.
Yep,
Balls. Yep.
That's what I had. We're looking for a poet of some sort named, I think it was poet named Balls. Either way, this Khalud had received a package, a basket that included a clockwork head, in which relayed some small minor information that would assist any individual looking to save this Balls. Wherein us as a group came together, the three of us, to investigate the situation with the robot head, the missing individual, and all that. We were told that we were going to get paid somewhere in the 70 to 100 gold piece range for finding this, so hopefully any future characters are also going to receive a similar amount. Anyways, we decided to split up as a group to investigate this particular situation. We find out additional information of various sorts that helps kind of narrow down the information that we know. Either way, we decided to go find him at his place, which we discover, and head there. In the interim, the three individuals, the mercenary band, the Renaissance mercenaries, decided to delve deeper into this particular abode, wherein they encountered two. No more, no less, two sand wolf-like creatures that dealt a pretty solid blow against them. They decided to retreat, regroup, came together, had a very solid plan that was infallible, except the dice didn't agree with them and therefore became fallible, and they lost their lives in the fight. An important step in all of this, though, and there's a reason I skipped this, is along the way they encountered a group of bandits. Bandits heading to a water lord who had personal interest with Balls, and I assume most likely would like a group of individuals within the bandit, or, you know, that community, to investigate the matter. And that's where we leave off.
Yeah. That is
because the others died a horrible death.
We'll find out what happened. You know, I mean, we'll see. All right, I'm going to drag you to a new map, which is the base of operations in the Silverfrond Oasis. I will have to pull you all out. Hang on, my favorite thing to do, which is dump everyone out of the party token. So, everyone, let me splurt you out the camel. I said what I said.
Wow.
Welcome to the Silver Frond Oasis. Let me give you a little bit of backstory on this. Speaking of backstory, by the way, I do now have Simple Quest in here, so if you hit J, it should bring up all of the various background information, and I will be putting things in here.
Ooh. Well, I see the Silver Quest.
I don't know what all you can see.
Basically the tutorial for how it works.
Yeah, I left that in there. I have not put in any quests or anything. I don't know if you guys have edit. We'll figure that out. But if you want to use it, you can. Yeah. It reminded me that's there. But Silver Frond Oasis is the seat of the Water Lord Almeth, who is one of several, essentially like Mad Max lords in the desert, that guard water and rule outside of the 5 city-states of Thuvia. Almeth has been ruling a lot longer than some of them because he is an elf. And I struggled really, really hard with his art until I remembered a certain pirate from Scott's Vidari campaign, Janalor, and I realized his art works really well. I apologize that he is shirtless, but here's Almeth.
I mean, it's fair enough. I mean,
he would. He would.
Because he's got a 10 to cover himself. Otherwise, he'd be stupid.
Essentially, they're in an old caravanserai, which still operates like a caravanserai for the local area, and he has, I don't want to say delusions of grandeur, but he wants to be more than just a petty bandit lord in the desert. He's also a big fan of epic poetry, music, the arts. He likes to think of himself as cultured. Which is why, along with the usual sort of bandits and people coming to sell their wares, you also get traveling artists, poets, musicians, adventurers. A whole bunch of merchants come to sell their things that I have put in here. Not all of them have merchant sheets yet. I got a little overexcited. But this is your home. I can answer questions and kind of introduce as we go along, but I do want to hear a little bit about you guys and kind of build in to things. Oh, that's right. I did not get your little dragon a token. My bad.
All good.
We'll get there.
Ooh, I have a question. A popular
Yeah.
house rule, and it's perfectly fine if this is not a thing. I just want to, double check. Is that often people decide that the background lore scales with people like they had the additional lore feed. It's fine if you don't want to do it that way. I'm just curious, so that way everybody's on the same page.
Wait, what?
So the additional lore, it's a skill feat that scales up based off of like thresholds. Like 3rd level, you would get expert. 7th level, you get master. Some people house rule it that the background scales that way automatically. It's fine if it's not. I just want to know for building character stuff.
Oh, so you just get additional lores? Is that?
It's additional lore for your background specifically. That's it.
Okay, I mean, I'm ambivalent on that one. I'm okay with it if you'd like it. Team.
Well, no longer an intelligence-based character. I love it, but I'm fine if somebody says no.
I don't mind. I am also not an intelligence-based character, so this is nothing but a boost for me.
We can do that.
Yes, please. So that just means an additional lore skill?
I mean, background becomes like you scale your background up at. We all get expert, and we'll never have to worry about it anymore after this. Basically, our background will become an expert skill, based off of the expected character progression.
For whatever lore you had with your background, like in my case for a guard, it is warfare. Set that at expert instead of train.
Same thing here. Warfare lore expert. We're prepared for war if it ever comes to the deserts.
And I'm prepared for the desert, because we live in a desert.
That's perfect. That's way more useful. I also am made out of water, basically. Well, I mean, like all human beings and such creatures, but... Anyways, alright, noted. That was the only question I had. Let's move on.
I mean, that is a good lead into introducing you guys. You feel free to move around the map. Like I said, there are different merchants and things here. It's somewhat set up. Not everyone is fully fleshed out because, let's be real, I don't know how much time you guys are going to spend here, but... Also, I paid for a whole bunch of Paizo token art and I was going to use it. Gosh darn it. But, who wants to describe themselves first?
I'll roll in.
Alright, Christopher is self-rolling.
Oopsie.
Oh, damn it all.
Alright, roll off.
Like, Christopher wins, because Christopher always goes
Alright.
first, because of their name. Haha.
True, true.
Alright. I am playing Omla. They are a bit hulking and top heavy. They are a kholo, a gnoll, and unlike many gnolls that you might see going around, they actually walk on all fours for the most part. It seems to be their preferred mode of locomotion. And other than that, you don't really see any armor or even anything more weapon-wise than a simple dagger at their side. But sort of like hanging around their very thick neck, as almost like a scarf, is a worm, a calligraphy worm to be specific, that occasionally pops up, looks around, and just goes back to nestle in. Maybe there's a couple like a little tiny itty bitty notebook that the worm uses, but it usually is not seen. But Omla seems to mostly be moving around and deciding where to go based off of sniffing and smells.
How long you been with like Amar? Crew?
How long have I been with them, Sam?
Up to you. I mean, Almeth has been here. I mean, this and the Silver Frond Oasis, they've been here for forever, essentially, like with your guys' lifetime, so up to you.
I would say Omla would be a newer addition.
Alright. I would say there are, this is the question. How do they relate to the various kholo groups that are also in the desert? There are some bands of kholo kind of doing a similar thing to the Water Lords. Having their own areas, a bit on the tribal side, one could say.
They do not seem to particularly jive too well with them. Like, more as they kind of seem to be packless in a sense. At least not really connected to any of those kholo groups.
Fair enough. Did you wander up here, or where? How did you arrive?
I would say I wandered up. Probably not more than a year ago.
enough. All right.
Was it a lost in the desert and you had nowhere else to go, or was it like a I don't subscribe to societal capitalism and societies, and therefore I'm going to join a bandit group?
Definitely a mix of both, because given the choice, Omla would probably prefer to be out of the city-states proper, because those places are just weird. They don't really make much sense. To them, at least.
I feel like this is probably the best of both worlds. You've got you've got people and things and stuff to do, but also it's not in like Lamasara. There isn't all like the weird nobility thing.
As an American citizen who lives in a blue state, America is the best. The end.
All right, moving on. Do we want to just do the die rolls that we have in here and go down the list?
Yeah.
All right. Ozzy, you're up next then.
Alright, well, Tasa, an slightly older woman, a woman whose grade earlier than her age indicates, based off of the imagery, probably late 30s, has the dress of someone who would engage in a Mortal Kombat type tournament, has been a loyal part of the Waterlord's band for many years, and is looking to increase the interests of said Waterlord. They have designs to be very much in charge of things in the future. At the same time, they're stuck doing routine, boring missions for the time being. Dark/gray hair. They wear blue because they are a person who is a master over the water elements, and constantly, due to the nature of channel elements, has motes of water floating around them in an area that is much the desert. So, probably popular, but for all the wrong reasons.
Fair. And do you know Omla?
I mean, I feel like we all know each other. We're
Yeah.
all part
Well,
of
yeah, but how well? Yeah. I mean,
I feel like Omla's introductory. If you've ever joined a corporate job, when you had an introductory interview, most likely Tasa was the one that you had to go through first, who would ask you, "How do you feel about the culture of our job?" Even though it's a worthless question.
Yeah, you were definitely probably one of my first points of contact, and helped show me the ropes around this area.
Oh, for certain. First off, everything we did during the interview, worthless. Ignore it all. Most important is your ability to succeed upon the job. That is it. And eventually I'll figure out a non-Anthrazia voice to do this character with.
so, Tasa, you probably know an individual named Samir relatively well. Let's see. Will you? Nope. It's gonna show Mastermind. What? I fixed you. Whatever.
Did you? Is the setting based on the token or the sheet? That's gonna be the big thing.
Well, I might have. Yeah, I messed that one up. Anyway, Samir is the right hand of Almeth, and definitely.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Debatably, they're together, possibly, maybe. I just really have changed the disposition of Almeth since you're now, working for him. There we go. I get a feeling that he might not be Samir might not be your biggest fan.
Possibly not, because most likely, Tasa's goal is to get Samir's position. Maybe not at night, but during the workday.
Yeah, during the workday.
I am the best at what I do. The goal is to accomplish tasks, I want to do a job. I want to be vice president of this company one day. That kind of vibe. Very corporate. At
Right.
the same time, desert wanderer with water magic.
Yes. Samira is definitely more on the practical, like, yo, we're bandits, dude. Why are we doing poetry reading? So I don't know where you fall on that scale.
Well, despite the fact that Tasa has little to no intelligence as far as the cultural sense goes, it has a perception that understands the importance of cultural values, even if they don't get it themselves. So knows if the boss says cultural things make sense, we're doing them. I'm not going to question it. High wisdom, low intelligence.
All right, fair enough. All right, looks like Cal is next.
Yeah, Cal Harrow is a human in his early to mid 30s. Stands just under 6 feet tall. He's someone who knows how to be light on his feet, but loves to be the center of attention. He's good with the blade and considers himself rather good with words, though he tries to dabble in a little bit of everything here and then there to varying degrees of success. I think he's been a part of Almeth's crew for a bit over a decade. I almost picture him having joined when someone saw him probably doing underground knife fights almost for money and the spectacle of it, and had an easy time convincing him that he could make a bit more money if he used his blade for whatever Almeth told him to do. So he's been around for a little bit.
Staple.
What? Yeah, I was say, what's your relationship with Tasa and Omla?
Is Omla... Do they obviously cast spells, or is that not something that they make very public?
I'd say outside of everything that they would be kind of obviously casting spells, because they don't really do anything else of much note outside of being a good sniffer.
Alright. I think Cal is fascinated by magic or the more supernatural displays, because he doesn't have anything that is obviously magical about him, and he also doesn't have any training to understand magic. So there's a little bit about him that he'll ask questions about how something works related to one of you that, would be rudimentary to anyone trained in it, but he's just curious how it all works. He's also a bit more laid back and not as ambitious as is it Tasa or Tasa?
Tasa. That's how I'm going with it, at least.
Alright, yeah. He's not as ambitious as she is, so I don't think there would be a clash in that regard.
You're happy where you are as the guy that's been there, the Rock. Not necessarily, ready to climb the ladder.
Yeah, he's not looking for advancement so much, because right now he's getting to do all the things that he enjoys and considers himself good at. So, kind of the last thing he would want would be to be the guy in charge who has to like sit around base doing boring stuff.
Fair. And last but not least, we've got Sage.
Nope, Sage or Jordan Blaine. Goes by Sage though. He's a local thug from city. I've been around for a few months, just earning a paycheck. Tries to stay away from Tasa and Oma as much as he can. Real superstitious about the spellcasters. Magic in general. Keep a handful of lucky sand in his pocket.
Enough. Do you all have any questions about life here at the Silverfrond Oasis? For me, like lore-wise, and if I don't know it, I will make it up.
Roughly how big, like, what's the rough estimate of population of people here at any given time?
So it depends, because there are different, like this is on a market day, you could get several hundred people coming in and out, because Almeth is known to keep things civilized. So a lot of gray market activity, I would say. But as far as like people in your core group, there's no more than 50 at any given time of like, you know, the bandits or the core. And some of those are more just guys hired for a job. But there are various agreements with people in the area that he controls. Think like feudalism, fiefdom kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But like here specifically in like your core group, it's not massive. Because he'd rather keep people other places to help maintain the region.
How are we given our jobs?
Typically you just talk to Almeth or Samir. It's pretty relaxed as far as that goes. Just don't interrupt Almeth if he's watching a performance or reading poetry, because he gets cranky. You do know up to the north, there is a whole like stage set up, because Tom Kartos is amazing and gave me the perfect thing for this. Not me, but gave everyone. Were you saying something, Scott?
I was saying so good with the term card.
Yeah, yeah.
Also,
but
the end.
What?
I said also Dreamer at the end. You distracted me during the performance. I don't care what you said.
Oh yeah, yeah. But there is, like I said, there is a stage up here, going on. Let me see. Let me open up these doors for you. I think I locked one. Did I lock it? I locked it. There we go. There's also a door over here that leads into what is, I assume, kind of a hookah lounge. But this is where I get to show off some of the best art that the NPC token packs have. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Go to setting fit. Also, are we observers of other people?
Can you see things?
I can see through not my token right now.
Okay.
I think you gave.
I think it was
him-
got set observer when we were working on it. You're limited. Let me give you none. Oh
We should
no,
be
you
limited to
have.
each other.
That's right. Hang
no,
on.
it
It's
isn't.
it's the dragon.
Oh,
second.
we're all okay, fair.
It's the familiar.
I just had
Because I wasn't sure if I had set the familiar up correctly.
Nah, you want to make it. You want to make it... Yeah, it's tough.
I assume put you at default. There we go. But anyway, if you hover over all of the art, they're great. They're fantastic. I love everything about them. And so I had to do it, especially this guy. Please tell me it works. Nope, wrong one. That's right, Boss Splash doesn't do token. It just does, so you have to do the token hover. But they're great. Anyway, oops, didn't mean ping. So, that's where you get your jobs. We will get to, I guess, the inciting incident here in a moment. I just wanted to give you guys time to establish, since, we went to all that trouble doing that choose your own adventure and crew building only to TPK. I wanted to give you guys time to get to know each other.
Fair enough.
Do we already know of him sending out a different group to...
Yes, you do know that they were sent out. You don't necessarily know for what. I mean, Tasa might, because I feel like... Well, one, I think she thinks she's higher up in the food chain than she is, but she does know a fair amount of what's going on, so she knows they were sent out. Might not necessarily know why.
Yeah, no, I mean, Tasa is one of those people that always puts themselves in the room where it's happening, even if they're not invited, until they're kicked out. 100%.
We're just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're due back. Like, they were due back. So they're running a little bit late, but that's not that unusual because desert's unpredictable, yo. And maybe they found, like, some poor hapless people to, like, hijack on the way. Mm.
How should we have our tokens set up right now? Should it be hovered by anyone?
If you would like other people to see your name, yes.
Okay. We'll have to set that up by our character sheets prototype token and not our individual tokens.
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm still learning people. So, we got a Sage, we got a Cal, we got a Omla, and a Tasa. Okay. So I'm next to Cal right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Tasa would wander up to you, Cal, because you're the closest person, and that's just how this works. I feel like it is strange that people haven't arrived yet. They should have arrived yesterday. We're gonna assume.
They probably got sidetracked, saw an easy mark or something. Besides, they got Bob with them, they'll be fine. It was Bob that got murked before the first group got there, right?
It was Bob.
Yes. I mean, obviously, Bob was the most reliable of all of the ones that they brought with them, so clearly, I mean, even if things go upside down, Bob will at least be able to explain the situation. I agree. Ow, I hurt my toe just now. I stubbed it. That's the player, not the character. Or maybe both.
You gotta be careful around the fountain, it's got real sharp edges.
You'd think that I would be pretty good with it, noting the motes of water that are very difficult to have around here, just floating around her. But alas, apparently I'm clumsy.
Samir is somewhere snickering.
Samir about to fucking drown. Anyways. Well, I suppose we should regroup as what I call the S team. Those of us who are a cut above the rest. Like our new recruit, Omla, and Sage, of course.
Yeah, I think Sage is actually the newest.
Oh, Sage? I thought Omla. Okay.
Yeah, it was months. I thought Omla, you said a year?
Like, at most a year.
At most. Okay, maybe around the same. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Oh no, this
newest
is me
phase.
also. Get it, figuring out. Sorry, I'm making a little calligraphy worm a token.
Okay, let's meet
Well, you
with
all do
let's meet with the S team, and just there's some of us who are just better than the others. Let's just group up. There we go. Because we're PCs, and so therefore, I assume we're gonna get a meeting soon.
Yes.
I just have to. Oh, god.
When you approach, Oma's ears perk forward, and there is a nice sniff your way. Tasa.
Yes. You caught the smell of wet dog, which is what I smell like because of my water nature.
Is that meant to be an insult?
No, it's just a general observation to the audience, so that way they know what I smell like. Anyways. I'm just concerned by the fact that nobody has arrived yet. Hopefully that the best of us, the four of us who are here, clearly we outstrip everybody else, will learn more shortly. But alas, our boss is not forthcoming. A boss whose name is not visible to anyone. I mean, I remember it, but, it's not visible.
Is a boss meant to share things?
I mean, to the most important members of the team. And then she points to herself. And then about 30 seconds later, everybody else who's here.
Tasa, what are you planning? Get in trouble.
I have no plans, it's more I would like to know what's going on. I thought that I had a better understanding of the situation, but perhaps not. They've been gone too long. It's not good.
Do we need to find them?
Not until we're told. I will give you some advice, Solma. I know you've been for a year.
You don't volunteer for work. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you don't volunteer for work. Well, I mean, I won't lie. Tasa probably volunteers for work, but only like oh, I just gotta do an update real quick. No problem. That kind of work, not the I go out into the field work. Oh shit. I'm just hanging out in the water. That's just me. But no, we don't want to volunteer for anything. But I'm just looking at the sand dial. That feels appropriate. It feels long, since the others have left to go to a very simple message, such as leaving a single letter.
That's interesting. Everyone else that she seems to know a letter is being left.
I didn't know if that was that feels fine if you're okay with it.
No, I feel like that is something you would know. I thought you were going with it. I was rolling with the bit.
That's what I was going with. I wasn't sure if you
yeah.
So so nobody else knew it was a letter, and then Tasa reveals it. A letter to an important person, clearly. Because why else would Almeth talk to anyone?
Alright, Christopher, you have baby token.
Gotcha. Thank you.
What's the Pokemon? Give me the Pokemon.
I mean, it's the same art that's out there. Which I do have a question as a GM. Do you control your Pokemon, or am I, roleplay wise, whose Pokemon is it?
It is entirely up to you. They are technically not in, my total control.
Okay. So same as Gravesong?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, is that Haru here?
Yes.
Yeah, Haru.
Okay. Alright, anyways. Well,
I'm not gonna lie, I keep looking at Haru, and I want to roleplay him as Mushu, and I'm trying not to. In my head.
So Mushu.
I'm do something else. I mean, look at this guy.
If you did a ping or something,
Maybe.
I have no idea.
I was trying, and then my right click, like boss splash, was being a butt. Saying undefined. I don't know why it's doing that. That's annoying, but that's okay. There he
That's
is. Look
probably
at
for the
that face.
best, actually.
Yeah, if anything's gonna like break, I'd rather it break in the it doesn't give you a name. But yeah, while you all are gathered there, by the fountain, you hear the announcing sounds, probably a horn of some kind at first, saying, riders approaching. And dramatically you turn as a group missing. Oh, that commoner needs to be over here. I'm missing. Who am I missing? I'm missing. Oh! Well. Scroll. There we go. There you are. A very bedraggled crew comes in. Who those of you who played last week will recognize. Looking like they've been walking around the desert for far too long, even though they should have, had camels.
No horses with no names. Got it.
There are no horses with no names, and I do need to give them their actual names now. But also no Bob.
No Bob. But we got Katra and Katara. We got Viviana and Hal.
All right. Why not?
I'm sorry.
Are you? Although I am gonna say I feel like Viviana just goes by Viv, or V actually. She's V. That does not look like a Viviana. And was it Hal?
Yeah, I think it did Hal, Viviana, Katra, and Katira. Or Katara, either one.
Cal and
We got
Hal
Hal
don't
and
get
Cal.
along.
Yeah, I was gonna say how do you guys? But yeah, you do not see a Bob. And Katra is incredibly upset about this. They come walking up. They are not hostile. I'm just not fixing every single token. Disposition. Do you approach them or you let them go report to the boss? Like, this is definitely a moment where, the music lowers a little. Everyone kind of turns to look as they come in, because this is not what was being expected. Is this... How is this for you guys?
I feel like at least Cal wouldn't get in their way, knowing that Almeth would probably want news if there was anything important as soon as possible.
Don't need to go looking for trouble.
Indeed.
So I'm not gonna lie, Almeth is probably here, like, enjoying the cutest little, like, orc guitarist. Oh, is that where you are, Tasa? Like, you're gonna come in? Okay.
Oh no, Tassa's plan is to hang. Not
Hey,
to be
okay,
the
you're
front
just
center,
there.
But hang out.
Yeah,
Tassa's
okay.
like the hardcore #1 groupie. That's the best way to describe them.
Okay. You will see that Katra slinks off to go upstairs. There is an upstairs on this map, but we'll get there later. Likely to lick their wounds, possibly literally. Katara gonna go in here. And then Hal and V are gonna make their way to talking to Almeth. I'm doing this slowly in case people want to, intercept. You may.
Do they smell any different than they usually are?
They stanky because they smell like they've had to walk through the goddamn desert. lots of like stress sweat, and now a hint of fear, which likely means that they have failed and they have to go tell Almeth that.
Yeah, sure.
For Haru, can you give me in your head, vaguely, what does Haru sound like?
Like a smart-ass pipsqueak.
Oh, the Gravesong, perfect.
Yeah. Probably pitched a little bit higher than Gravesong, but feel free
Mixed
to
with a
use
foul
it.
mouth?
I wouldn't say foul mouth. Just smart-ass
Sharp mouth. Okay.
Yeah. More sharp.
You just hear from your scaly boa, just, someone's in trouble.
Alma lets out a snort.
Haru makes a note. I'm not gonna lie, I think part of their voice is just coming from how I assume like Haru is actually how they say hello. They're just like Haru because I watch too many dog
Yeah,
memes.
nice.
But yeah, Tasa, you see V and Hal come up looking incredibly harried and give their report. I do not want to play paper dolls with myself. So the essential report that they get after Almeth being very angry, like at first he's like, yo, I'm like watching the show, why are you doing this to me? And then he realizes, oh shit, they haven't delivered the letter or whatever, this is a problem. And so they talk about how they go to Vals's house, they try to deliver the letter, but these crazy ass sand wolf things ambushed them, slaughtered Bob, they ran away, ran into another group of people looking for Vals, let them try to deal with the wolves. They also probably died. And that there is no way Vals is alive and wants zero company, or he's very dead and they've taken over. There's no middle ground at this point.
I mean, Tasa's not going to interrupt Almeth when he responds to this, but is more than happy to make a comment when the time is appropriate.
Almeth is not pleased, and a lot of it is communicated just with looks, where it's kind of like, you have failed me.
Well, Almeth. No disrespect to those who have performed less than stellar, but I am more than happy to bring a group of individuals to help rectify the problem that your lesser recruits have caused. In fact, there are 3 individuals that I have in mind for this task.
V will just kind of like come up. Okay, good thing I didn't change her from hostile, because she's gonna walk and be like, I think you're talking about lesser and new recruits. I've been around as long as you have.
Good on you, and then just the Tasa just splash some water in their face. Like, just get the fuck out of my face. Like, that kind of, like, you're not even important enough to be in the room.
V just smiles and is like, thanks, that was real hot. And just kind of uses it to like wipe her face off. Almeth is just like, Tasa, please. Not where you could get on the books. He has his little poetry diary with him at all times.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Say my blast caused bludgeoning damage, so fuck you. But anyways,
I mean, if you want to roll into initiative,
no, I don't want to roll into initiative. No. Either way.
At this point,
Well,
Samir is just gonna kind of lean over and say, you know, Almeth, visiting Tasa might not be such a bad idea. she's been wanting responsibility. And it is such a critical invitation to give. And he gives you a look like, haha, motherfucker, get eaten by sandwolves.
Yeah,
Because
no,
let's be
I
real,
get
if
it.
Bob,
Respect.
who is like beefy Bob, like, if he died to these things, you guys are in trouble.
No, respect, despite your receding hairline, Samir. Anyways. No, yes, no. I am more than happy to take this charge with my selected team of 3 others. Perhaps a 5th if anyone shows up, perhaps. Just a show that I can recruit as well as lead the charge.
Very well. Who would you propose to bring, and why?
Oh, alright, fair enough. Let's see. Well, we've got...
He also gestures to V to move, because she's in his eye line.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, there was a chair here, so I just assumed that she was...
Oh, yeah, no,
there.
like...
Yeah.
You're fine. I was saying V. Like, because she was standing in front of him, because he's watching the catfolk gymnast and dancer and the little Mary
Oh,
Bandit
yeah.
people.
Fair enough. Yeah, like I say,
This is not a he does not make eye contact. Like, he's looking at whatever he's looking at, but he's still noticing what's happening.
I recommend Olma first and foremost because there's a certain they have a certain attitude, an ability to communicate with certain individuals that the rest of us can't, as well as they just know things that. Well, despite the fact that I obviously understand everything that's going around, they have a better, more educated standpoint as opposed to the streetwise nature that I might have. Obviously, almost intelligence-based, that's the point. I do...
Almeth just kind of cuts his eyes to you partially and says, "Good first pick. I know Olma well. And you do. Omla. I'm gonna say Olma. I'm sorry, it's Omla.
It just feel like Omla. I don't know.
Almeth is very fascinated by your interest in the arts. And your drive to, hashtag not like other kholo appeals to him.
Gotcha.
I do like Cal. They have a way with people that perhaps the rest of us might not. And they are willing to. Perhaps I'm mistaken, but I feel like they have a certain bravado to them that is necessary when things get in a rut. Hopefully that's correct.
Seems accurate so far.
Perfect. And of course, Sage, because no matter how charismatic, knowledgeable, ready to take to the field that you are, sometimes you just need somebody to get in the front and just handle things like a wrecking crew. Again, assumptions based off of character class.
Yeah, this is how you see them.
Yeah,
Yep.
Perfect.
Almeth nonsense very well. Get the letter from V. You do have the letter, don't you, V? If I remember correctly, you guys took the letter last week.
Yeah,
I think
right.
we did.
Yeah.
We totally
So there's a whole and like fighting, and Almeth
did. It was
just
this other group of
pinches the-
mercenaries.
pinches the bridge of his nose and is just like, "I will. Before you leave, you'll get a copy of the. Just all of you out." Not you, Samir.
Wait, what about me? Am I good? Like,
Out!
oh, okay, fair enough. Don't have to work on that.
And so Samir's just like, "Don't you have a crew to assemble?"
Says nothing and just walks away. because reading the room was very difficult for Tasa. Oh, perfect, you two. Sage, Cal. Where's Alma? Alma!
Yes.
Alma show. Oh shit, I don't know why I couldn't see you there. Jesus Christ.
I
Alright,
think
perfect.
Haru's like partially
Yeah.
on top.
Oh, that might, I don't know. Alright, team.
Oh, speaking of which, Christopher, I should have the follow macros in here.
I can just.
If
keep
you want,
on
okay,
Yeah.
if you can do that. All right, I was just saying if you wanted to, I can attach, or you can.
it.
Alright, team. The three of you. The three of you and me, technically, if we're going to use proper grammatics. We are going to go resolve a task that the others were incapable of doing. We just have to drop off a letter to some reclusive bard who is apparently currently suffering from an attack by some... what did the other group decide? A bunch of sand that just attacked them in the shape of some kind of, like, canine creature? Did I hear that right? Or maybe I heard it wrong. Scott was
Sand wolves. They said sand wolves, like sand wolf things.
Alright, some sand wolves. I mean, my understanding of the water arts, your physical capabilities, your know-how, Omla, I feel like we can handle
If anyone would like to make a recall knowledge on the sand wolf, I'm going to pop a sand wolf out since this is not going to surprise any of you guys what they look like. If you want to, just for easy targeting on the recall knowledge. Oh no!
There's something about these creatures I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
But if anyone wanted to do a recall knowledge, this just makes it a little easier.
Sure, alright. Apparently I'm not very good at this.
The bestiary is in here, so.
Wait a second, I should definitely be trained. Oh, because it's just doing general recall now. Okay.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah. What you just saying 10 minutes ago, never volunteer?
I'm not volunteering, I'm telling you.
Comes from the boss. Alright.
Yeah, fortunately
Alright,
nobody volunteered you for this task. It's the Tasa who totally volunteered you guys for this task.
Tasa, you and Omla both know enough about the sand wolves to, I will say, give you approximately what you guys probably learned last time, but maybe not all of these specific actions.
Well, I believe one of our players may not have watched that episode, possibly.
Yes, that is true. So I'm actually going to come here, get rid of that, get rid of that. There we go. Alright, so now if you go into the bestiary tracker there, Christopher, you'll get it. But you do know that sandwolves are elemental creatures. This is something I believe Omla, I'm gonna get this right. You might have run into, or at least had knowledge of, out in the desert running around. And as somebody who deals with the elements, Tasa, you probably have a better chance of piecing together some of this. So they are elemental creatures. That are associated with the plane of air, but also possibly with the plane of earth, and are like wolves and can sing songs.
If I have a question available, may I ask what their weakest defense might be? That's not armor class.
Okay, that was gonna be me. Will.
I am shocked, and as a kineticist, I am worthless with will.
Do you have a specific question, Omla, based on what has already been revealed? Because I'm letting everyone have some of what they had before.
What is their greatest defense?
Honestly, that is actually really asking what they're. Oh, you watched a video. I feel like.
Reflex.
Whoa, plus 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. There's a reason I didn't do great against them last time. I had a lot of reflex stuff.
Yeah.
Good watch. Whatever channel you watched, I highly recommend them. Pathfinder. Please watch them if you're a Pathfinder person and you like spellcasting.
Well, so we just gotta deliver a letter, look out for some sand pups or something.
Well, that's what it seems like.
How far out is this place we're tracking to?
How far away is it? DM?
It is. Hang on, let me double check the time. It is a full day's journey east.
Eastward of, about a day's journey, it would seem.
It took the team longer to get back because they were walking.
Do we have camels here? Is that something we can take with us?
Yes, you do. In fact, you have over here, I believe. Can you see? Yes, there are doors here.
There are doors.
And you have camels. I'm trying to remember if I made these, what kind of walls I made these.
Well, I see through this set of doors, and there's vaguely
Yes,
a
yeah.
creature-like thing over here that looks like a camel.
Yeah, well, I'm opening up the doors. There are camels. I'm not going to actually do the mini game of pick your camels, but yes, there are camels.
No. Alright. Well, we should be able to handle this easily, right, group? I mean, possibly no danger can come to the group of us.
Surely.
Go get this letter.
Right. Which seems to, now, Almeth is writing a new letter, right? Or are we expected to grab the new
Yeah,
one?
he's writing.
Or the old
He's
one?
writing a new one. He's
Okay.
writing a new one. You would know, and Omla, you would definitely know from your conversations with Almeth who Vols is. He is probably the closest thing that Lamasara and potentially even Thuvia in general has to like an up-and-coming poet laureate. So if you're in the epic poetry scene, you know exactly who this guy is. If you're not in that scene, you might not know anything about it. Because, I mean, I couldn't name our current poet laureates. So.
Yeah. I've watched a few of them in my time. I can't name any of them, actually.
Right. But he is known for his epic poem cycle, trilogy, From League to Legend, of which he has completed 2 volumes, and is said to be working on the 3rd.
Sandon Branderson. I get it.
So, well, right now, given how people are anticipating this, I would say it was more like, Sandar or Martin. But
More Jarton?
yeah, like, whatever. But Vols is, while he's associated with Lamasara and had been living there, he has recently moved out in the desert to reconnect, and is very much about heroes of legend and people, pulling themselves up by the bootstraps, but also unity and not judging people. Like, it's we are united Thuvia. And it appeals to Almeth. Also, Tasa, you would know, I mean, one of the ways you gain legitimacy as a lord is you have pet artists, so he's trying to adopt.
Well, yeah, I mean, naturally, because you need people to construct the culture that you want that supports your particular. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense to me.
Great.
Scott, the player.
You mean he has that amazing orc bard and he's looking for someone else?
More
The
bars,
orc
the better.
bard that is more popular entertainment. It's an up-and-coming group, but they're a little bit experimental. Meanwhile, Vols has the gravitas and the nobles like him.
Ah,
I'm not saying that Amazing Orc Bard is bad. I'm just saying, like,
But he's not best orc.
you've got like it's like Taylor Swift versus Maya Angelou. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or insert, like, if you don't like Taylor Swift, insert like a pop musician that you like there.
Avril Lavigne. No, I'm kidding. It's Avril Lavigne. I get it. But
Right, I had to mute because my doggo was stretching, and so I had to say big stretchy.
Mm-hmm. All right, team. Well, we understand the mission, right? When are you ready to go? Any preparations that we need to make?
I'll grab my things and can go whenever.
I'm also always
I
ready.
need to check some things first.
Okay.
Oh, you hear from around your neck, Oma. Do I need to pull out the travel list?
I think it would be best.
Okay. There is scuffling around in probably like your hooded cloak there. Like there are different pockets. And then the world's tiniest little bujo comes popping out. That has your usual travel to-do list.
Awesome. And we go through it methodically.
Yes.
Anything with water is good. Like, if the trait is water, it's a good spell. If the trait is anything else, it's probably okay at best. Yeah, this creature seems to be resistant to quite a number of things, from my recollection. But you want to avoid like fire, and you recall that. And standard damage, piercing, slashing, at least. I don't know about anything else. So hopefully with the 4 of us, we will stand a much better chance than 3 random ass adventurers.
One can only hope.
I'm good to go.
Any other preparations people need to make? Anything you want to get? Like I said, I haven't fully submitted or fully made up all the merchant sheets, but pretty much your basic supplies you would have. That's kind of part of working for Almeth. It is provided for you.
And Tasa points out the healing potion lesser that is on their bandolier at all times for other people to heal them with. She would like to be healed with that potion if needed. It will require 2 actions, one to grab and one to feed.
Is this the bandit checklist? You have to show that you have your bandolier of potions on you before you leave base?
Please, dear God. If you don't have one and you have a few gold to spare, please buy one. Or if you're a spellcaster, carry a heal scroll with you. It's cheaper and more effective.
I learned my lesson. I definitely stocked up on some potions.
I mean, I only have the 1, but I can also heal myself fine, so just getting me up is enough. I think 3 out of the 4 of us took battle medicine, like at a point. So, last I saw.
I think I ended up not taking battle medicine, but I still have
2 of us have. Yeah, 2 of us have it, and we got a bunch of potions across the board. We should be okay. I think we have a witch. I don't know. A cult spellcaster witch?
Yes.
Yeah, you got heal, right? Or soothe? Do you get soothe?
Spellcasters.
Do you want me to take it? I could.
Soothe is a reasonable option. It might actually be fine to just grab like a cheap scroll of soothe that's only a few gold, just to have, so, and not worry about it otherwise if you think you have better things.
Yeah, also, if I'm remembering correctly, this is your first prepared spellcaster in Pathfinder, Christopher?
I gave them the deep lore on that
Yes.
shit.
Yeah, well, no, I was just saying for everybody else, like, to know. For patience purposes.
When you're a prepared spellcaster, you treat every spell slot like it's a scroll. That's the best way to describe it.
Do you all want a second to talk over just in general, like, strategies about your builds or anything, or just fucking roll with it? Because I will say, for ease of getting us back into the game, you're not going to be randomly accosted by bandits because you are the bandit.
We accost ourselves.
Yeah, we are accosting ourselves. I'm a water kineticist. All of my stuff has a water trait. Everything I do will exploit their weakness. I
Hey,
can't
that's
be good.
useful.
I may not be good against other things in the future, but at least against this, I'll be okay. And I have two different, or no, I think no, we're level 4. I have two different healing options. One I have, battle medicine, and I have Ocean's Bomb, which I know that Darby's at least familiar with due to another character that I ran, where I have basically I have like the single action heal from a cleric on tap that has a 10-minute cooldown per character. So like, we'll be okay for healing, hopefully. And then I have the ability to drop a couple of other water-based AoEs or single action attacks. That's my whole character.
Right on. I get panache when I demoralize or tumble through enemies. I've got a couple different ways I can try to make enemies off guard. And I took a note out of Darby's book and last character, and now I'm the one with Dread Martial stance.
Really a good one. More useful when there's not a bard.
Playing a superstition barbarian, so I feel like I'm going to be feared a lot by all your magic casting. It will be okay.
I hope so.
Fair enough. Do you have any wands, Christopher, for your character?
Nope.
Okay, well, maybe we'll destroy a few enemies, and you might end up with a staff and a wand that are particularly useful if they were left behind during a fight. Because there was a wand of mystic armor that a particular character, the wizard, had, and there was also a staff of water, but I don't know how, you're an occult caster, so it probably won't help you that much, to be honest. But the wand of mystic armor, that's real big. Because that's once per day, you never waste a spell slot on it again.
Oh, that is nice, yeah.
Yeah.
But I spent most of my money on a crafter's eyepiece.
Oh, fair enough. I got a gate attenuator. I don't think I spent money on anything else. That was it. Like, all my money is on a gate attenuator, and I have 60-something gold, so that way I can upgrade my armor next level. Alright. Well, team, do we think that we're confident in our ability to handle this thing? I think we are. I feel like we are much better prepared than any group that's gone there before, just based on the fact that we are still alive at the moment.
Pour one out for Bob when we get back.
We'll find
I
out.
agree.
But we haven't started yet.
We're still alive.
For now.
No, we are still alive. That's the most important part, is that we are the alive part.
That's the spirit.
And is there any way we could possibly fail? I mean, these are creatures of sand, and I'm mostly water. As are all of us. We are 70% water, bare minimum. So we should be good. That's a terrible plan, just to clarify, out of character. But, like, She
How
feels
do you
confident.
know?
How do we know that? I mean, it's quantifiable. I can pull 70% of your body and tear it into pieces with enough time and effort. 30% gets left behind no matter how hard I try.
Omla's lips curl back a little bit, just like does not like that.
Have you tried this often?
I wouldn't say often. Sometimes Almeth needs special services, and that's all.
I feel like that just complicates things, but it's just me.
You've never been dehydrated before.
I mean, sure, by the sun, not having it ripped out of my body by someone.
Right, exactly. There's a whole other... Like, you think you've wanted thirst before. Like, you've had thirst. haven't experienced actual thirst before. She says it's like a Mortal Kombat villain. Based on her art.
And I plan to try to keep it that way.
Oh, perfect. Well, I personally like you, so that shouldn't happen. Alright, let's go deal with some sand wolves. Unless anybody else has anything they want to bring up.
I will ask, though, your general traveling, like, how do you guys typically travel? And what, yield exploration activities, etc., etc. Some of it can be, you just travel like normal bastards till you get close. I just need to know general stuff.
We have Camel bring us place, and then we extract water where needed, because it's the whole point of my class.
Okay.
I mean, I can't help you with food. I mean, I can help you with water.
Yeah, travel by camelback, rations and water as needed, and close to danger by defend oneself.
I won't lie. This dude is dope.
Sorry, which dude? I was...
The guy with, like, the gnome with a mace? I don't know if I can know. Or a flail?
They're just living life.
Yes. Yes, the gnome daredevil. Hang on. Okay. And this dude are the smalls that menace the area, having fun.
Oh, Ant Kholo?
Yep.
Ah, perfect. Fair enough.
Those of you in my Sandpoint game, you would swear that this guy knew Nesta at some point.
I was thinking all Jedi characters ever. With these two.
Yes.
Like,
Yes, actually, those are my
Jedi edition.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Jenna did help me stock the Silver Frond Oasis, so. There might be a reason that those guys are there. Alright, so if we're gonna head out, I will just take us directly to the Sandwolf map. Obviously, you guys are not going to be this close at first. It is just easier to plop you all here. I feel like we need some suspense music here. There we go.
As far as like exploration activities when we get close, Cal would probably just take a seek action.
Okay. As you get close, you all do notice that there is sand just like bursting up into the air. And every once in a while you hear like a woos of wolves.
Sounds like sand and wolves team.
Yeah, and I mean you can see it. If everybody wants to set their exploration activity on the party sheet.
1 second. It'll say on the party sheet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got scouting? Alright.
Yes.
What do I have for items? Do I have a shield? I do. I will defend. Let me get that.
For your scout effect.
Thank you. Not enough people do that. That's
Yep.
the person who would constantly
Everybody
scout.
draw. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody drop that scouty scout on themselves, please.
Does familiar roll their
No,
own
because you're not going to roll initiative.
Cool, cool. Thank you.
Nah, even
But-
if you try,
yeah.
it will kick it out.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Which is very nice because I can just like hit the part, roll initiative for the party, or put you guys in, and it'll just be like nope. But you do see those kicking up in the air. I am going to. Did anyone put anything on themselves that if I advance this to the evening, will that fuck you guys up for effects?
Mm,
I don't think so.
Okay.
Should be good.
I'll raise the shield, I guess. But anyway, it's evening. There we go. On the 3rd of Desmas. It is very hard to say the name of that month without saying D's nuts.
Yep.
I know, I debated saying it, but I was like, it happens. Alright. As you all approach, you hear the awoos. You see the sound kicking up. What is y'all's plan?
Approach cautiously and hope for the best.
Are there the remains of a camp nearby? From last time? Did you guys leave anything?
I don't know if we
I
had
don't-
to camp that close.
Okay, well, I didn't know if it would be on the way here. Would you guys have seen it? I wasn't sure how far away you went.
I don't think we left anything there. 'Cause I imagine by this point the camels we brought have just pieced out. So
Yeah, they fucked off.
And everything we had was like probably on us as characters.
On yourselves. Okay, I was just asking for flavor.
I mean,
Yeah,
Alkaline has run away and turned into spirit form and fucked off because Alkaline's smarter than
Yeah.
all of us.
Yep.
Alkaline was my cat. Familiar. Christopher.
Gotcha. Of course they would be the smartest. Baby Sandcat.
The sole survivor. But yeah, you all approach the house. It is traditional architecture for the deserts of Thuvia, sunken in. It's based somewhat on like Tuareg houses in North Africa. Think Luke Skywalker's house, which was built in like they used a hotel in Tunisia for that. That's what this is. Only it is red, not white walls.
Fair enough. Now, I wanna get an understanding. Is this the entryway to the stairs, or is this the entryway to the stairs?
We're gonna go with it the way it was done. The way we went with it last time, which is you're gonna go in this way, and it goes down this way. Now let's go ahead and draw arrows on stairs. There we go. That work?
Now, everything is not blocked by walls at all. If that, just so you know. Like we can see it.
There are walls starting there. You see everything? Let me double check a thing. I might have...
I think you turned off all the walls because we kept getting stuck trying to move.
We kept getting
on the
stuck,
stairs.
Yeah, that
yeah.
sounds right.
No, it was, I think I had at some point gotten rid of the restrict token visibility. This should put some walls back.
Well, no, because we're all humans that can't see in the dark, and now there's no light.
That's why I did it.
You can do global illumination, walls should still work.
Yeah,
would you
that's
like
what I
light?
thought I had. Give me a second. It might just be because you're like out in the boundaries of the thing. There, does that help?
Yes.
Yeah, that works much better.
Alright.
Sort of. Because we're on the perimeter, so it's just gonna always
Yeah.
be black. You can't do anything with that.
Yeah. It's either that or get rid of the token vision. Like that's the two choices on that one.
Sounds like wolves in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
gotcha.
so sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
We're not going to hit Kyle.
So, the two of you, and he looks back towards Ulma and Tasa. Are you gonna try to stay up here and peer down into the courtyard, or are you coming down with Sage and I?
I will be joining you. Because I have this. Oh wait, no, hold on, I'm a little forward. No, I don't have this yet. So I'll still be joining you, but not for the reason I thought I would be. Let me just channel my elements now, because I can do that always. At 5th level, I'll have a whole cool ability that makes people fall all over the place, like they're in a Yake sax film, but I don't have it yet. Because otherwise it will target everybody in the aura, even allies, so I have to wait a level. But I highly recommend our kholo friend to hang out in the back, so that way they could escape if we need to get anybody to assist us in the future. For some
Escape.
reason.
You hear a very muffled, "That's a great idea, Omla," from under your scarf.
Well, sometimes you need somebody to run back if the plan goes sideways. You have a perfect plan, and then the random chance of the world works against you. Oh, hold on. What are all your features based off? Well, the abilities of yours, are they within 30 feet? Because, well, hang on the edge. You're still going to be murdered, but at least you'll be close. Enough to do your thing. These things are...
30 feet.
Yeah. Unless you have the reach spell, and no movement, you're fucked.
I prioritized conceal spell first.
Conceal spell is actually really good in a city campaign.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Alright, let's make our way down there, I think. Team. I want to at least get on this map so I can see people.
Yeah.
The goal is...
If you want to, I was gonna say, if you want to kind of line up on this edge, you can tell me how far back you are. That's fine. But just so like you're on the map, just tell me. All right, hang on. Omla, I'm gonna move. Actually, can you move that way? Unless you want to go down first, Omla.
Omla, you should be
There we
on
go.
the edge. And
Yeah,
be able to
yeah.
escape 100%.
Yeah, I'll know. Like, I'll know you're out of there. Yeah. All right. So those are the stairs. There is still an invisible wall there. If you get stuck, let me know. shall I put us in initiative? But you guys can tell me how far back you are, or I'm just assuming you're like one stride away. If that works.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
around a stride.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crouching.
Alright, let's go ahead and get this initiative going.
One second, sorry.
No worries.
God damn it. God damn it. What? Like all kineticists, last in initiative, no matter what you do.
Nice,
Sure, it's
nice. Excellent,
kineticist or
excellent.
just that.
No. It's like kineticists are really bad at initiative. It's just a fact. Unless they can do like stealth with certain builds.
Alright, I'm going to, let's see, move us over to our, come here, Enmity Cycle combat music. And I have put in the, this should announce combat starting, so if there's a very loud noise, that is what it is. Al, you are up. You are within a stride of the stairs. There is sand flying up as if being kicked up by some sort of entity.
Alright, since we're in combat now, I'm going to use my first action to try to turn on my Dread Martial stance. I would crit on this now that it no longer has a crit effect.
Oh, it happens.
Very nice.
Alright, and I guess I'm going to, the second action, start striding down some stairs.
Alright, I'll say one stride will get you... If you guys said you were roughly that far away, I'd say get you to roughly where you are now. That work?
Yep. I guess I will stride up to the edge here, and since I don't see an immediate entity made of sand.
You just see a whole bunch of sand being flung up in the air, as if it is like there's digging going on. You know the sand tufts from Tremors, the movie?
Yes.
That. So you can kind of tell roughly, you know, maybe like around this area.
Alright. I guess in that case, I'm going to stride down some stairs. Since I assume from what I know of Sage, he's going to be going in and doesn't, or I guess I should ask, does he have any sort of setup he does round one, or is he just the kind of hold W type?
Yeah, he'll be moving. I'm not sure if I'll actually get to the bottom of the steps on my first turn. So draw a weapon and maybe raise shield.
Okay, then let's take it slow. I will use my last action to raise my buckler, and for just housekeeping, I have the feat that gives me a +2 AC with bucklers instead of +1.
Alright, does that all calculate in there?
It does.
Okay.
Draw his battle axe. Go straight up to the edge where he's at currently. Then I'll cavalry shield us before we head down.
I am drawing just some little squiggles here. That's where most of the sand is being tossed up at the moment. Alright, Omla, you're up.
Gotcha. I will shift a little bit more over to the side.
And you're roughly 10 feet or so up here. We're not going to worry about... Oh, I didn't worry about elevations last time. I'm not going to worry about it this time.
That's what I did. I hung out over top. I still died, just so you know.
Gotcha. Sorry, just double checking my stuff. Everything's so new.
Are there any like cool stabs or wands just hanging around? Or are they all consumed by the darkness?
You don't see any right now.
Or maybe they are consumed by the sand for
Maybe.
later.
I'll have to dig. Yep.
I guess I will ready my action to cast the void word when I see an enemy.
Isn't readying like it's a whole thing, and you have to do like what is it, single action with the ready? Is that right, Darby?
Okay, you can ask Darby.
Guessing what?
I
Yeah.
asked him because I know he knows better than me. Actually.
Yeah, no, it's a single action, and there's because we tried that before in Sandpoint. I remember because I think
Yeah,
Nesta was
okay.
going to do that exact thing.
Well, I probably called it out then too.
Yep.
Then I will ready information overload. My focus
What is
spell.
that? Oh yeah. Oh, that one. That's cool. I remember that.
It is my
And that's a one.
internet spell. Yes, it is.
A one action. Okay. All right. Now remember that you were ready. I don't know if there's a.
I will extemporary. Ah.
Yep.
I need to have a token. There we go.
There you go. Okay. There you go.
Does your Pokemon have independent or no?
It is independent.
It is independent, but at the moment,
Just hang
is
out.
it independent? It doesn't have independent. And abilities. I'm looking at it.
You have to use an ability on independent.
Yeah. Like,
Gotcha.
roleplay wise, or like decision making wise, it's independent in the sense of because it's like from your patron, but that's a
Yeah, mechanically
act on its own
independent.
thing.
Yeah, mechanically independent gives your Pokemon a one action usage if you don't activate them that turn.
Yeah.
It's very useful. That's how Gravesong does everything. Because I never command Gravesong to do anything, ever.
Yep.
Okay.
I basically get a fourth action, but only through Gravesong.
And only when he feels like it, which is debatable.
Gains 2 actions during my turn if I use command action. Okay.
Well, you spend an action. Yeah, if you spend an action on your turn, it will give them 2 actions. Yep.
Understood. Okay. Then.
Alright.
Technically.
But you're good because
Technically, I could.
I thought you ready. You moved and you're ready.
Yes.
So
Yeah, because ready's 2 actions.
ready's 2 actions.
It does ready 2 actions, so it costs 2 actions to do a 1 action thing that you have to use your reaction to do.
Yeah,
It's bad action economy, but it can be useful.
Alright, you all see some of the dust flying up here seems to not fly up anymore. Tasa, your turn.
Okay, fine. Because nothing's popping up for sure. I will spend my turn readying a two-action element. I will spend 2 actions to ready a single elemental blast to blast whatever creature appears when they appear, with a single action because it'll probably do the most damage because of water. And then I will use my last action to keep my shield raised. And I have acted. That is my whole turn.
You see another, the other set of sand blasts up here stop. Cal, to you.
Alright, I guess first action, I'm gonna stride down some stairs.
Just so you know, Christopher, we're super cautious for a reason.
These things humiliated us not once but twice last week. Since I still don't see anything at the moment, I'm going to raise shield again, and I guess just as bookkeeping, because I didn't specify I had my weapon out, I'll just say that I've drawn my rapier, ready my shield.
You guys would have your weapons out. I operate on the reasonable adventurer standard, where reasonably you would not be walking down there without your weapon out because you know you're going to be fighting things.
Alright, in that case, if I still have 1 action left, I see Tasa is holding this blast of water, and I will call out towards her and be like, alright, as soon as they show themselves, you know what to do. And I'll use One for All, which lets me take an aid action at 30 feet using diplomacy when I go to make it.
Oh, nice.
And that is my 3 actions.
Alright. Dry down. Where were they? I don't see nothing. Stride.
Now you can always, if you want to take an action to seek, that is always the thing.
I don't see the artist either. I'll raise shield.
Alright. I guess I will... I'll use 1 action to command Heru to move.
There's walls, and your Pokemon doesn't fly,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
It does, actually.
Oh, well, then you should be restricted by walls. Do whatever you want.
Restricted by walls, where are you going?
Just basically right over.
Well, here you go, let me pull you up. Oh, you want to go over there? Okay.
Yes, because I
Alright.
don't need to be exactly where all those sand
Okay.
was.
There you go.
Thank you. Mm. And then I will use Figment. Source like right around here, in between where those two sand geysers were.
Basically near the tree.
Yes.
Okay.
And I would like to basically create a small vague creature that can hopefully lure these creatures out. Just like, ha ha ha, fight. Basically.
All right. So you're gonna create a diversion.
Yes.
That should be a basic action macro thing, I believe. Yep.
What is it under?
Create a diversion?
Create a diversion. If you're looking on the HUD, it is under
Should be like the
Deception.
leftmost column.
or left. Yeah.
Do we count this as a trick then?
Yes, I would count this as a trick. Alright, that is as against their perception, alright? Noted.
Wait.
You feel as if,
Actually.
okay. So you rolled 16?
Yes.
I guess you will find out if that works. I'll say it does not.
How many actions did your Pokemon take when you sent them forward?
Only one.
They get 2 when you command them.
Yeah, you can do one more.
So you could like take cover or something.
Then I shall take cover then. Yes, actually.
Okay,
Take
there
cover.
are walls on these stairs. If you'd like them to, just click a basic action macro, take cover. If it hunkers all the way down there, I'll give it greater cover.
But yeah, good actions to do with your Pokemon when you're not sure is seek to find shit that you can't see. Take cover. Any skills that it might be good with. Those are usually good options.
Now I have to figure out where take cover is on this thing.
That's its own whole thing. Yeah.
I will look for that and I'll just say that is what I do. Thank you.
I can take cover for him.
Please.
Yeah, I would put the basic action macro on there if you don't have it on your bar.
Where do I find that again?
Go to the macros folder.
So the
So your little
left
macro bar at the
left.
bottom. Yeah, on the HUD, like if you hover, it should say browse macro directory.
There
Yeah,
is- Oh, do I
bottom
need to-
left. No, bottom left of your screen. There should be something that says that's a folder.
Yes, there is nothing there. Do I need to search for
Really?
it?
Okay, then yeah, just search for it in the
That's
compendium.
weird. 'Cause I have it. It should be available.
Well, you might have already pulled it in. I don't.
So look at your compendium, top right,
Yes.
and then
and macro.
under there should be something under one of them. Which
Hang on.
E has the earning.
Stop. All right, open the action macro again.
Yes, thank you.
I put it in. There you go. But anyway, Haru has cover right now, so we're good. All right. popping out of the sand, you all get your first glimpse of a silly sand wolf. Although I don't think it looks silly. This is a wolf made of sand that is roughly horse-sized. It is huge. Although it does look like it has seen better days. Almost like two groups of adventurers have beat up on it.
Is it huge, large, that is visible?
Large. It is visible now and is large.
I can't see.
So let me get... Can everybody else? Can the folks down here see it?
No.
What? Oh, maybe because I have the undetected on. Because it was undetected, but it's going to pop out. How about now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's over here.
There it is. Yep.
Alright, well, I'm targeting the shit out of that.
Yep.
And I'm gonna use my reaction to try to aid.
Thank you. With diplomacy. Oh, no!
Wow, okay.
No! No! We have two things to start with,
Yeah,
but we
I'm
skipped all
just
the
gonna-
other stuff.
I'm gonna use one now, because I don't want to start with a crit fail.
Was there anything from doing the recap, or no? I'm fine if there isn't.
Yes, there was. Sorry, you got your recap inspiration. Take one more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you. Alright. Well, I will try to single action elemental blast this creature. Am I within, no wait, it has to. What is it, am I 5 feet away from it because it's large?
Yeah, just
Okay.
go with that. That works.
Okay. And then I have the +1 circumstance bonus, and I will hopefully hit it. Oh, that was, well, I have 3 hero points, so why not just reroll using a hero point now? Alright, thank you. Get attenuator and circumstance bonus.
Yeah, I was just saying you should definitely be thanking your buddy there.
Yeah, thank you.
Give me that damage.
This is very Viraxia, very terrible damage. But it's 6 against them, but I know that they're weak against it, and that's the biggest thing. So with my rated action, they are badly injured. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for your support, Cal. I can only do this because of you.
Right, well, keep blasting them. It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
I think there's another one
Yeah,
too,
it's
based on the
big.
report.
It will. It is looking at you now, cause that sucked.
I fucking dare you. I am much better and
So
more
it's gonna
defensive
look up,
character.
and spray sand at you.
Huh? Well, I mean,
An entire you get sandblasted.
oh, is it slashing damage? Oh, that's how cute are you? I'm going to use. It's gonna be slightly cute. I'm gonna use my reaction for the action.
Didn't you use your reaction to?
Oh, I did that attack. Yep,
to
you're right.
attack?
You're right. No, you're right. I got it. I'll take the 6 damage because it's literally pitiful. Considering. Oh wait, why does it? I'll. I think it was applying automatically the slashing thing. I'll give.
Yeah,
it
it has.
damage.
You have resistance 4 to slashing right now. To just give, yeah.
Yeah,
fix that.
I got it.
All right, and that is its turn. Now it is your turn.
Oh, alright. Oh, you're so close, creature. You're literally within 5 feet of me. How sad. Alright. With that, I guess. And nothing else has popped up, right?
Correct.
Alright. Well, let me see. Well, we will do this then. Just out of pure curiosity. We are going to blast a Tidal Hands, which is this here. It creates a bunch of cones, or, you know, 1 big cone or 2 smaller cones. I'm going to create 2, they can't overlap, so I'm going to try to set it up so that way I can cover an area that doesn't hurt my allies. Let's
All right,
see.
yeah, just set up your, put it where you want,
Alright.
and tell me when you're done.
So I'm gonna try to just do one 30-foot cone based on area, maybe. Just out of curiosity. No, I won't be able to do that with, so hold on, maybe two 15-foot cones. So what we're gonna do, like that, and then... Can't overlap. Something like... Basically, I don't know, so that's not the best example, but let me try to adjust that. There we go, that's a little bit better. So like two 15-foot cones, they should be technically adjacent to each other. I'm just trying to avoid people, and the game is dumb. It's not a lot of damage either way, but...
Alright.
And then, sends that kind of a reflex save to anything in the area. And then I do some bludgeoning damage, but this is water. So it'd be 10 plus any water. Bullshit. I can set it up so that way that like it wouldn't overlap. I just didn't.
Yeah, fair.
Ooh, oh, well.
Oh shit!
This does have the water trait.
See, it does.
But the water doesn't... I don't believe that doubles. That's just on top of anything else.
Okay. I was just debating whether or not it was going to... Oh. It can't. Because it's when hit by an attack, and that does not count as attack, correct?
It's a saving throw.
It is, so it does take it.
It's almost like this character is better designed for doing water damage than my last. That wasn't. I did not base this character around this fight, just to clarify. It was just a character design I already had in the past, so.
Alright, it takes that damage.
Alright. If anything else would have been within the area, it would also have to make a save, but if not, no problem. That was 2 actions, and then because this is an overflow ability, I actually lose my kinetic aura, so I have to channel elements again. But when I channel elements, I'm allowed to do a single action elemental blast. I can't do any modifiers, I just do a basic one. But I'm in melee, so it's at my best attack, essentially. But that'll probably miss anyways. Alright, and that is my turn.
Alright. Popping up out of the sand. Oop, nope, come here. Just outside of your cone range.
I should have done... well, the problem was I couldn't find a 30-foot cone that wouldn't hit my allies. I turned it, so I had to do 2 15s.
And this guy pops up here, sees you there, Sage, and you see a sandy set of jaws coming at you.
I'll show up.
Do I... First time I had this on the GM side, do I need to do anything with these toggles, or is that for you?
Toggles were...
it says that you may use disarming block. Reaction was used, question mark.
Oh, no, it's not applicable in this instance.
Okay, that's the you thing. You're the one handling it. Okay. That was my question, is do I need to do anything with those? And if you can also see it, I'm going to say no. Yep, alright. That is this creature's turn, because it can really just pop up and do a thing at the moment. Cal, the big-ass sand horse wolf things.
Yeah, that's about what he's thinking too. I think we're gonna start by trying to intimidate and glare this one that just popped up and bit at Sage.
It has a sense of deja vu about this.
So that's a fail, but I get panache until the end of my next turn, even on a fail.
Alright, keep
So-
track of that. Make sure.
Yep. Well, I'm going to be spending it here in a second. So
Okay,
I'm going
okay.
to second action, move up to this silly sandwolf. And for my third action, I am going to try to use an unbalancing finisher.
Alright. You hit.
Alright, so that's 20 damage, and the target is off guard until the end of my next turn. And that is all three of my actions.
Let me put that off guard on here. Are you going to be a butt about this? You are going to be a butt about this. There we go.
Alright, Sage gonna stride. Is there enough room to squeeze Alpha of Cal here?
Yeah, you can get there. Yeah, the stair kind of cuts in part of that, so I'm letting it be a little wibbly wobbly, stairy wary there.
Yeah, he ends up next to Cal and he'll strike towards his elemental.
Nice.
Where were these rolls last week, guys? Hot damn.
Don't ask us.
Perception ratio.
Alright.
Oh,
Almla,
they're
you're
made
up.
out of sand.
Big,
Take 'em
yeah,
out.
big ass sand rolls.
Summon forth the water that your people are known for. That's completely made up. It's a racist comment. It has nothing to do with anything.
Alright, I am going to target and void warp. On silly.
And roll the damage, then it when you roll the damage, it prompts me a thing.
Gotcha.
Oh, it takes half. Still hanging on.
Alright. And then
It looks like it's hanging on by 4 grains of sand.
naturally.
A very Scott way to present that information.
Alright. For more advanced people, am I able to do a cantrip and a focus spell on the same turn?
If it's a single action, absolutely. That's the whole point of them.
Yep.
Distance.
Elemental sorcerers are like 2 action fireball and then 1 action elemental toss. Like that's their whole thing. That's all they do.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to do information overload on Shocked. But I just cast a Hex, and my familiar will attempt to do a recall knowledge as a free action.
Now you get
Wait.
which.
There we go. Okay.
Yes.
Haru's doing recall knowledge.
Correct.
Alright, make sure Haru is selected, target the wolf, and recall the knowledge. Should work.
And Christopher and I did a small crash course on this information.
Okay,
this weekend.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did that work?
It did work. I mean, it rolled for you, but it's the same skills, correct?
Yeah.
You may ask one question. Mechanical question, should you so choose.
Let me bring that back up. Would you like me to ask the health of these creatures? Or do you guys have any other requests?
Not sure, because we know they're best and weakest defenses probably.
Yeah.
The health, like, we gotta just target at it regardless. Like, if there's like a bunch of them, it might be helpful, but with only 2 and one's almost dead, it won't really matter at this point.
Immunities?
Just gonna...
Or how about senses? What senses do they have? Tremor sense. Yeah.
Regular perception, low light vision, and tremor sense.
Gotcha. Alright. Good.
Alright.
So, Tasa is just flowing with
Hold up,
water.
hold up.
Just all the water.
My bad. I had forgotten to. It's silly wolf's turn.
No, I'm just describing. Tasa's
Oh,
flowing
yeah.
with water. All the water.
Okay.
If that matters narratively.
It might a little bit. However, if it's going down, you're going down with it. It discorporates into a cloud of whirling sand and can stride, moving freely through any occupied spaces. And the creatures within those spaces must take the damage and attempt the reflex save. And it is going to whirlwind here and fly, because they can fly. Let's see, that was a... right there. Up to here. So the 3 of you, and it's going to end, well, I'm going to have it end here, so it's on the map. But you are taking the damage. Because it does say, yes. Must take the damage and... oh no, it does say... okay, well that's weird.
Alright, let's see.
The way they worded it, but yeah. So, on a crit success, no damage, success, half, failure, full and sickened 1, crit fail, full and sickened 3.
Let's see, is there a damage type associated with this?
Yeah, it just says 2d10 damage on
Yeah,
here.
it's untyped.
Yeah, that's odd. It should be typed.
I mean, I'll take it, but I don't care. But like,
Yeah, let me just pull up
better
the actual
for
stat block.
Calm down, side on.
It is not typed
Alright, I'll just
even
take
in the
it.
stat block, which is weird. But no, I mean, I'll type it. In that it is slashing, because that's what its other sand effects are. So I'm gonna assume it's the same.
Oh, then I'll use my reaction deflecting sand,
Okay.
deflecting wave hit, if that's the case. And that's what the problem was. I think I had a checkbox.
Yeah.
So when I take the damage, I should... No? Jesus Christ. Goddamn this thing. I'll just manually handle, apparently, deflecting wave. Oh, because it's untyped automatically now, because you said
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. If you guys fight more of these boys, I will fix that one. But so that was 2 actions. It still got 1 left. It doesn't like you. So it will take a bitey bite at you, Tasa.
Okay. I can't see it, so, I mean, fair enough. Well, you miss.
It misses. Yep. Well, if you can't see it, then let me drag it.
Oh, because it was outside the thing is, like, when we're
it's
outside
trying
of the
to
map,
get
we can
the-
see everything. We can't see anything once we're in the map.
Yeah. But it missed you anyway, so that's his turn.
Oh, alright, well, you can go fuck yourself, creature. I'm gonna cast, using Pacifying Infusion, which is a single action to exclude my allies, because obviously when I'm using safe elements, I'm excluding my allies. I'm gonna do that 2-action tidal hands again, to create a 30-foot cone, and capture everybody the fuck in it, and just be done with this. There we go. And so, here's
and
the reflex.
You're excluding... Okay,
My allies.
so it's just
Yep.
these 2.
With okay damage. But that would be my whole turn once this goes through. But I'm paused, so I can't delete anything or do anything.
Yeah, I did not know why that was paused, but...
So both of those need to make that reflex save, and they deal with whatever the result is. Oh yeah! That's a crit success, damn. Alright,
Yeah, crit
well,
success
Silly is
is,
dead.
what-
Oh, god damn it. Come in the other way around. Well, Silly's
Alright,
probably
what are
very
they-
dead.
Let me handle the... what do they get on the... What does Silly get for the crit fail? Regular full
It would
damage?
be it would be double.
Double damage,
because
okay.
It's a basic saving throw effect. So they only had 4 hit points anyways, so they were very dead
Yeah.
regardless. The other one
Very
takes
dead.
nothing because like they just I don't know, they melt the
Avoid
sand
it.
and then pop back up. And then that was my whole turn.
Silly sacrificed itself for the other one.
Yep. Alright, yeah, Silly jumps in the way. And then it's like, and then Tasa's just like, I tried. And then water, it warps around all of you like a tidal wave. It just ignores all of you. It splashes over people because they're obviously Tasa's not trying to harm the 2 of you. That's the reason why it didn't harm. Doc.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright. This is everybody, other than the Sandwolf, must attempt this will save. As it begins to sing an enchanting song of its people.
I am not a wizard. I am not very good at this.
Alright, and I believe last week we decided that if any of these have duration, it is a minute.
Yes. Because this is one of the only creatures that doesn't have a ruling on it, weirdly enough.
Yeah. So I'll let everybody do their re-rolls or whatever we're doing.
Take it.
Alright. So be sure to drag those effects onto yourselves and keep track of what they need to be doing. Let me know when everyone's good on that.
Good.
All set on my end.
Alright. Let's see. It did that. What else has it got? Oh, I'm on the wrong tool, that's what. When in doubt, let fate decide. Fate likes you, Tasa.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I'm flowing with water. I'm the biggest threat here for them.
Yeah.
Basically, just come at me, fuckers.
You're gonna get sandblasted again.
Yeah, that hits. I mean, I'm fine with that. Alright, I will. Deflecting wave, reaction. Block this. I will obviously take the damage and then refund myself later. Oh, it did it right. Huh? Oh, did you adjust it? Oh, perfect.
I didn't adjust it.
Oh, that's a different
So,
ability. from
This
the
is a
other one,
different
right?
ability.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Perfect.
yeah. This was
Alright.
typed correctly.
So I just, she just throws water in the way and just a few granules of sand slice across her cheek.
All right, Cal, you're up. You just saw this, like the one that was here, fly up, got all up in everybody's business, then got smacked down with a giant fly swatter of water. This one sang the song of its people at you.
Don't like that. Alright, so first action, I'm going to attempt a tumble through to try to hopefully make use of this tumble behind feature I have. So I'm going to move, target it, and make that check real quick.
Should be on the basic action macro.
Alright, failed, but I get the panache, which I'm then immediately going to spend for another finisher, so
Alright.
it works out.
Are you play? How does that look? By the way, is it like, do you play it off like, I meant to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. He tries to do something fancy, like fake it out, tumble around to the side, but it's just made of sand, so I picture like part of its torso just sort of expands and gets in his way. He's like, oh, on guard. And he goes for a stab.
You do in fact stab. However,
Yeah, it makes sense. It doesn't want to get stabbed.
yep. So it collapses into sand. And I will just do the usual. Come here. It's upside down. That means it's sand.
So it goes from like hard-bodied wolf to like just swirling like tornado of sand.
Yeah. It looks very similar to the sand tornado that got all of you guys, except for it just kind of falls directly where it is on the ground. Like just kersplat.
Alright, well, it didn't take damage, but it is off guard until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
And I will last action. Yeah. Last action, we're gonna try using One for All on Tasa again. Just yelling out, "Alright, it's down! Get it!"
Got it. So this is Tasa to Cal.
Hit the beast.
Kill the beast. Oh, nice.
You're just like beating the shit out of a pile of sand.
Honestly, it seems very fitting for a superstition.
Yeah, it does. It does take some damage.
And wow, we're doing so much better than last time.
You guys are also just rolling a lot better than last time. All right.
I would like,
Elmla, yeah, there's a pile of sand.
yes. I would like to cast Albatross Curse upon it.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
alright.
love that one.
I don't think it makes the save until it actually kills the bird.
Oh, sorry, I just automatically hit the thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, hang
yeah,
on.
you gotta read through it.
Yeah, I see one of those pop up. My initial reaction is to click it as I'm reading.
Basically, we get a bonus to attack it until it kills it, and then once it kills it, then it makes a save,
Oh,
and then
okay.
bad things happen. So like, it's really good because if it does nothing, we get a bonus, and if it does something,
Yeah.
it wastes an action doing it.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
one of the Anthrazia spells, but I almost never use
Yeah, I
it
remember
I
it.
have too many zombie
Yep.
bombs.
Oh, hey, look at it that way.
Non-target.
I wasted a crit roll on that. There you go.
Yay.
I know that's not how it worked, but there you go.
I will do that, then I'll try...
What does your albatross look like, by the way?
I actually believe that it is a white stork.
In this economy?
Naturally. It is a symbol of hope, so the idea that it could potentially kill it would be worthy of guilt, I think. But it just stands beside the pile of sand, wings unfurled, and it looks down upon it balefully.
With judgment. Alright.
Yes. And then I will attempt to do information overload again.
Damn.
Yay! Stupefied
Alright.
one.
Stupefied one.
And I will try that recall knowledge once more. Yes, it comes in here. Success.
You got nothing.
That's fine. We've seen a bit, so I think we're good for now.
Alright. For some reason Silly's still in there. Silly's real dead. Tasa, you're up.
It's a setting thing. Alright, I will.
Yeah, I thought I had that setting.
Okay, now I know someone is trying to aid me with diplomacy. I know that I have a separate circumstance bonus, which, depending on how they roll, may overlap or override. And I'm gonna channel my elements, giving me a single action blast, and I'll target them for that. So that's where the diplomacy check gets played.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a +1 circumstance regardless. Alright, thank you. This is a basic ranged single action blast. It's not going to be my best, but it'll be a little bit of damage if I hit. Of course. What do we got? 9:30? We got a little bit to go. How many? Oh, it's seen better. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna re-roll the hero point. I'm fine with burning them all. Let's see what happens. No, 2 ones. Alright, is destiny. That's fine. Alright, so despite you encourage, Tasa, but the sands are too difficult to target directly, and then it's like, whatever. And then, here's a pro strat move. This sand wolf is, 10 feet tall, roughly, right? And my allies are 5 feet tall, roughly, based on squares. So I'm gonna target the creature above the heads of my allies with my, tidal hands.
Well played.
Pile of sand.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then,
but didn't say it increases in size or decreases like when it collapses into a pile of sand, so I'm assuming it takes up the same number of squares.
ooh, That's tough then, because that.
Yeah, let me pull up the description again. Alright, but falls apart into a cloud of sand.
I feel like it's just
See,
a
like,
swirling tornado. A cloud.
yeah, so it'd still be there. Okay, I'll roll it. Yeah, it's there.
Alright, well, there you go, and I'll roll that damage.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, there's the...
That was terrible damage, but it's been targeted by a blast of water. Now you can't roll the 1. Whatever. That's a success, so I guess half. But honestly, the weakness is a bigger thing here. Alright. Barely noticeable. Got it. Alright, well, that's my turn. I tried, team. I don't know what happened, but it seems to have been... It's almost like that swirling cloud of sand avoided the water that I was blasting at it endlessly.
Alright, it will take an action to reincorporate. And... we got 2. Cal, you have been chosen.
I'm over here, asshole.
You have been chosen again. It's gonna try to bite you again.
That one
And
hits
hit
me.
you, even with map. First time I think it tried to hit you, it hadn't fully reincorporated yet. It just kind of passed through you. Second time it gets a chunk out of you, but that is its full turn.
All
And
right.
now it's your turn.
So, I'm not really going to do anything fancy. I'm going to try to tumble behind to get the panache again and more or less try mostly what I did last turn.
Fair enough.
That's your life as a swashbuckler, bro. Like, get panache, kill.
Oh, it's like Wednesday, Spirit Guardians and die. Get that panache.
All right.
I feel like the wolf is looking at you like you can't tumble through sand, really, bro? Like he looks at you like that.
Yeah, it's not his best showing, but you know, here we are.
There's a lot of water flying around. Maybe it's more mud at this point.
That's true.
This is just like creating a fucking waterfall in this place. This place is gonna be terrible to walk through.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let that one ride, I think. Last action. I forget. Is the tree actually there, like obstructing space?
The tree is there, but it's not really. It's a palm tree that's way above everybody's heads. You're fine. You can stand under if you want to.
All right. Last action, I will move to flank. Oh, actually, would this be flank, or would I have to be one down?
I believe the square you're at and the one above you is flank, but not the one below you.
Yeah.
And any of those theoretically could be flanked because it's based on the squares you're drawing through, I think.
All right, just trying to keep people in my aura as much as possible.
Yeah, you can double check by targeting the creature and holding alt. Just tell you.
Oh, I did not know that. That's super useful. But that's my turn. And it's no longer off guard.
Okay.
Sage is going to go in a rage. This creature not going down like it should. So superstition.
Crazy magic sand. Wolf. Weirdo.
Alright, then he will strike out at it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's real nice.
Very nice.
Oh, and it's frightened because of the aura.
Should fear us.
It collapses into sand and takes some damage.
Still should fear us.
It is fearing you.
Alright, seeing a satisfied hit, I collapse it all the way to nothingness. I will raise my shield.
Alright. I will sustain my stupefied condition on them. And then
Alright.
I will attempt to void warp.
Take some damage. You're chipping away at it.
Some is some.
I don't know if this would affect anything, but it should be frightened 1 because it was crit from someone within my Dread Martial aura.
Oh! It didn't get on there. My bad. Hang on. Here we go.
And I have sustained a hex, I believe, so I will attempt another recall knowledge.
Alright. Haru got nothing.
That's fine.
Alright. Basically, we just gotta repeat last turn where we do our single action blast and then try to target it with a 2-action cool ability and hope that it hurts it. Single action blast of water. Miss. That's unfortunate. And then we target it with a tidal wave. Here's a reflex save. Here is our damage. Did it roll? No? There we go. Boy, I hope it fails. Oh, fuck. Alright, a success, so half damage. Alright, and then that is my turn. I blasted some water at it and hoped for the best.
Alright, it will reincorporate. It's definitely seeing you as a threat right now, Sage, because you're right up in its business and you crit it. It will. Let's see. It will then go to grab you. and not grab you.
Haha.
And that'll be his turn.
Alright. As much as I want panache, I kind of like having the flank here, and I believe I do have to actually move through the creature as part of the tumble through, so... Instead, I think I'm going to go for the trip, as I believe I can use the arm with the buckler on it as a free hand, so long as I'm not holding a weapon.
Yes.
So yeah, I am going to first action attempt to trip.
You succeed. We prone.
Nice.
Awesome. I'm going to try to make an attack then while it's prone.
Quick question: did its frightened condition reduce on its own or no?
I was still frightened 1. Wait, hang on. I got a thing in the way. I just frightened 1.
I think it reduces like normal. I'm double checking.
Yeah. Some of those, it's like as long as it's in the aura. Some of it's, yeah.
So I think pre-remaster it couldn't reduce, but I'm not seeing anything about that in the updated text.
Okay.
I doubt it affects too much, but yeah.
So it should be gone now.
Yes.
Okay. I will tell you that frightened would have technically kept you from having it fall prone, but that's fine. We're cool with it. We're gonna keep moving.
That's fine. Also, I think I clicked the wrong button and did not roll the attack at map.
You did not. So, I mean, it's a miss anyway. But
Okay, cool. In that case, last action, I'm going to... I'm gonna just raise my buckler this time.
Okay. All right, Sage, you're up.
Right, Sage is just gonna break out. Gotta cleave it down.
You hit, which you can roll the damage if you'd like. However, it is going to use its reaction to collapse into sand.
Naturally.
I think it's very predictable. Yeah, no, I agree that, like, I might do some tweaking on these if they are to show back up to where if they're hit by water or something, kind of like a regenerating Hydra. Because this is a thing.
And water's not super common. There's like a handful of spells and the water kineticist. So I guess depending
Yeah.
on party.
Yeah.
But worthless against fish, so...
Alright. I will sustain once more. And prone does mean I would have disadvantage for a ranged spell attack.
Yes.
Okay. I shall try Void Whip once more.
If we target, then it will handle all the math.
Yeah, it'll handle all that.
Okay.
Yeah, a creature being prone doesn't mathematically hurt ranged attackers in this system.
Yeah. Just take some damage from that. Got nothing.
It's free.
Tasa, you're up. You gonna do the same
Alright.
thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same exact fucking thing that I've done before because it's just mathematically the best option. Alright, let's just blast it with some water in the face. I channel elements and attack. I'll miss, of course, and then I will do the 2-action tidal hands because it doesn't have the map problem. And we'll hope for the best. Water damage. That's an okay damage. Oh, fuck you. Nope, it takes nothing. Water just surround. Like I just keep. There's so much water, it doesn't even matter. Like it's just a waterfall. That. That was worthless this turn, team.
Moral support.
We've got this, team. We'll just grind away at it slowly, like we need to.
Yeah, well, it's getting kind of tired of the grind. It's gonna use an action to reincorporate, and then it has to use an action to get up from prone, I believe. So you did take a whole bunch of action economy there. Let's see, it's no longer frightened, it is stupefied. Yeah, Sage, you keep trying to hit it. It's gonna bite you. That is all it can do. Alright. Callie, you're up.
Alright. It worked last time. I think I'm just gonna go for the trip again. Not this time. So I unsurprisingly failed to trip the creature made of sand. I'm going to try to attack once at map. Oh, I wasn't expecting to hit that. But
She's
I'll
like,
take-
what? And you know, it will take this damage for some reason. Yep, wait a minute, hang on. It takes a little bit more damage because I forgot to get rid of the collapse. It takes 3 more. Hang on, I'm just gonna do it this way.
Oh. No reaction?
What?
Then,
Hang on. It's being a butt on me. Come on, work. There we go, that's what it should have taken. Thank you.
and even though I'm stupefied and will have a penalty, I'm gonna go for the one for all since right now Tasa is the only one who's she's doing far more damage than I am right now.
Just keep missing, that's the problem. But fair.
Alright, Sage, you're up.
Lay down, you beast.
Slay her!
You hit. And it will take the damage.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Okay, now it says fuck you.
That's fair.
That's such an ratio. I wait for it to come.
It was hoping to use a reaction on Tasa, I'm guessing, based off of the way it behaved.
I mean, you have flooded
Yeah.
this courtyard.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah,
I
it was
can't
hoping
imagine walking
to.
around.
Yeah, I like honestly, there's a part of me that's like, this should almost be difficult terrain, but I'm not gonna fuck with it right now.
Like the rainforest
But
showerhead.
Omla, you're up.
I shall sustain
Sustain. All right.
and good old void warp.
Oh,
Just my flat check though.
yeah, I know. Fuck the thing.
Shakes fist.
At this point, Haru has lost all knowledge of wolves. You've rolled so many crit fails at this point. Haru is just gone.
It happens.
Like I think their brain just overclocked at this point.
Inhaled a little bit of sand.
Yeah, Tasa, you're up.
Okay, I only have one strategy in this fight. We target said creature. Hold on. We target the creature, and then we make a single action blast from a range. Hope that it hits. Oh, I think there was supposed to be an aid involved too, or something. Oh, gods be damned. Alright, you know what?
If you wanna put the 8 in there, you can.
Well, that would just change it to a 17.
Oh, it did. Yeah. Well,
Would
I
that
just
be a
if
miss?
it would make you feel, no, it would not do anything. I was just saying.
Because I had hit the attack at the same time I said, oh shit,
Yeah.
aid. Yep. Alright, it's fine. We'll... Fuck me. Hold on. Let me figure out some quick math. You know what? Actually, this might be the better thing to cast. I think I've been casting the spell the whole time. We'll throw some Winter's clutch out there. Do a 10-foot burst. God damn it.
Okay.
Which will not target because I'll just target an area that will avoid my allies, of course.
Yeah.
You know, above.
Like up above. Yeah.
Yep. And then roll this. It's got the water trait because I'm a water kineticist. I roll terrible damage, but hey, I guess we'll find out. At least it's a success, so it's half the 2 and then the whatever. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, you've got this, you got the Sage, I think. Maybe Cal? Maybe Cal. I think one of you guys have got this, I hope.
Alright.
Familiar action economy.
It's going to reincorporate, then it is going to disincorporate again into Choking Sands. And fly, or move. Well, hang on, it's not, is it going to fly?
Well,
Oh,
it wasn't tripped, right?
No, it wasn't tripped. Correct. There was an attempt. But actually, yeah, because Sage seems to be a little freaked out by it, and it seems to notice that it's going to essentially run through you. So you're going to need to give me that, that reflex. Okay, you're already rolling when I did the prompt. Okay, so with a success, that is half damage, and this will be slashing damage. This is the one that's untyped. Alright, it moved. Hang on. Oop, wrong thing. Okay, that it moved. Alright, it's gonna end up here. Cal, your turn.
You got it, Cal.
Alright. It's going to be so janky doing it this way, but I have to move closer to then attempt to tumble through. And then I'll see what happens based on the result of that.
Pathfinder. That's not good.
I don't know if it has any reactions it can take, but if it does...
It does
can...
not.
Okay. Movement ends. I had to move closer in case the tumble through succeeded. So I'm gonna just stab it.
Oh,
All right.
you got some rough luck.
Are you?
Honestly, this is about on par for when I'm a player.
Oh, well, I'm glad we don't have Stone here with us. No, we got some players that roll bad all the time. Stone's one of them.
Every group has one.
Well, I played in a group with 3. It was rough.
Straight over and I'll break out at it.
Yeah. And then you got Darby.
This is so evil to do, especially when people roll crits, but
You gotta, yeah.
there's no way I wouldn't.
At least it's frightened.
But you can bait
Yep.
me in to swing again.
Yeah.
Alright, that does.
Yeah, that should get through it.
Yeah.
Sage. Damn it all.
Omla, you see essentially one grain of sand circling the drain.
My goodness.
You got this. Do it.
I will sustain just in case. And attempt.
It just needs to not crit succeed. Yeah.
Woo, we got it.
At last, it explodes into sand.
That was pretty easy, team. I'm just looking at our health pools like, Jesus Christ. Like, how bad it went last time versus this.
Yep.
Because all the water has been churning up, you do see bits and pieces of some corpses
Ooh.
that look like they've been partially eaten and sandblasted.
Oh, that guy looks pretty cool.
They all should all be loot piles.
Oh, staff of water. I didn't take the feat to make use of that, but I'll... But I'll take it, because maybe I will next level.
Are you guys okay if I take that wand of mystic armor?
Take it. Jesus Christ, take it. Oh, look, a mechanical head. That feels really useful.
Also, whoever's the best at medicine, a certain orc has a pair of healer's gloves on him.
Ooh, I have a +9, I'm an expert, and I took 3 medicine-based feats.
Where's the best one?
I'll take those. Please. Ooh, full plate. Can't do anything with that, but that's fine. Oh, and healer's gloves? Damn. Alright. Yeah.
There we go. I gave you some murky water to drop on there as the aftermath of all that. You do also find I didn't bother putting on your I couldn't remember who had the letter. You do find the remains of that letter.
This is a strange mechanical head on this weird-looking individual over here. Anyone got any idea what's going on with that? I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
I will pick it up and sniff it curiously.
All
The head.
right. Yeah, I figured it was the head.
Also, I'm gonna take the healing potion I bought off of Petrus.
All right. Hang on before we wander off too far. Yeah, I mean, you stay in this courtyard area, but like, just don't go wandering. I'm pulling up
Yeah.
the head stuff. All right, the mechanical head. If you'd like to examine it, I mean, it smells like a mechanical head. Hang on, I'm gonna clear chat. There we go. It smells like a mechanical head. I'm going to drop a whole bunch of rolls in here that you all can make to see what's up with the head, should you so choose. There you go. We'll start there. You do notice. Well, I guess Scott, describe how this wizard corpse guy carried the head.
Alright, so first you don't realize that it's a head because, you just see a bindle. Like the stick and the and like the bandana that's wrapped around something that is a vaguely spherical shape. Perhaps you think it's an orb because this dude has a he's clearly a spellcaster with his robes and spell book and everything. Maybe it's an orb. And as you unravel it, you just get jump scared with the face of a mechanical head. That would be what I assume.
Yes, and those of you that are like the stupefied from the minute, it can wear off at this point. That is fine. And hang on, let me trying to grab the head out for folk. Oh, come on, really? That was the one mod I thought I had in here. That is not obnoxious. But it is on the main page if you'd like to see the head. I fear if I drop it into on as a tile, it will be massive. But
Was it on like the landing page?
that's what I'm saying. It's on landing page. If it's not on there now, let me put it on there because you have unlocked it again. Let me go back to landing page. That's right, I'd hidden it because you didn't have it. There you go. There's a little windy key in it. If you want to
Twist.
wind the windy key. All right, you just twist it.
Yes.
As you do, it says a bunch of garbled noises at first. And then you get the sounds when the hills still growled in a very mechanical sounding voice. Over and over again. It does sound like a recording of a person. Think like old scratch record.
Oh, that's a bit ominous.
Somewhat. Does that particular phrase ring any bells for Omla?
No. The rest of you who looked at it with crafting, you've got no idea.
Taking everything. I'll sell it all.
I mean, might as well.
But yeah, so you got a weird mechanical head that all of you various crafting folks have no idea what it is. You've got a you found that old letter, and then yeah, this is your place to explore. I will say before we go any further, you do also find Bob and his effects if you want it. I'm not loading you guys down with a whole bunch of stuff. I was just letting you
No,
get your stuff.
yeah.
But if you do want to take enough left of Bob back, you can. He was definitely more of the YOLO with a big ass weapon type. So, but yeah, if you all would like to, I'm just gonna pause. But if you guys like to talk or RP about that, I would like to take a bio break. If we want to all just take a break, we can. If not, you guys can carry on.
I just buy it. I'm good.
Okay. Then carry on. I'll be back. Let's see. Can I? Yep. Just like I used with Gravesong. Haru is now the I am AFK. I still have my headset on though and can hear you.
Fair enough. Anyone need any of this items? Full plate, hide armor. Any of the striking rune, that could be useful for some. None of this has any value to me as a kineticist.
Right, Sage, how's your weapon looking? It got runes and everything already?
No.
Oh, here.
Poor Bob. He didn't make it.
I
Clearly.
kind of see why those wolves were a nuisance. Kept
Tedious.
breaking apart, hard to get a solid hit on them.
Very tedious.
Very frustrating.
It just seemed that they were weakened from the last time that it seemed like they were weakened, so perhaps in the past, people had already dealt some wounds to them. They never healed, strangely enough.
Good for us. Bad for them.
Though, it makes me wonder, why were these things at some poet's house? Overzealous guard dogs, or, piss something off?
Perhaps
Sounds
they were
like
there.
curses.
Curse. Protector. Maybe they're there to prevent us from finding what we'll find when we look through this place in that room full of letters and papers that I'm worthless reading.
Hopefully not damp and destroyed papers from all the water.
Listen, water seemed like the right choice. It's not my fault then. Apparently I should have been more direct. Just targeting all of you.
Well, he got the job done against them. He's just... Man, now I've got wet sand all everywhere.
It's like being on a beach. You've all been there.
What?
Can you
is
put it in the well?
Well, Bob here, do we want to collect their skull or something? What do we want to do with them?
Do we need to
No.
No.
leave?
Look at his weapon. It says Bob at the bottom.
That shall be proof enough.
Agreed. Alright. Well, Shamala, can you make any sense of the paperwork that's probably incredibly damp right now?
I can.
Yes, you all can investigate. I do want to say thank you to Stacey Brown in the chat for throwing out some tips on the various keybinds for opening character sheets and party sheets. I would be dead without those. I use them all the time. But yeah, actually, first, do you guys want to kind of get a description of where you are for all of this? You obviously you've been in the courtyard. The walls are all painted red. There's a little pathetic, now likely waterlogged garden. There was an attempt. And obviously there's stairs going up, and then this room here. Sage and Omla, as you walk in, you have to go through a fringed red curtain, which I'm assuming is the stereotypical beaded curtain you see in every movie that the Foley artists just love to have fun with. And it says, beyond a fringed red curtain is a short hallway that opens into a cave-like bedroom carved from the earth and painted a dark red. Cut into the wall to the west is a bed covered with a simple sleeping pallet and a light woolen blanket. The east half of the room features a table cut into the wall, a small stool, and shelves lined with books. Papers lie scattered about the entire area. It is more than just a few papers scattered about the entire area. It is. There was a throwdown involved.
Check the papers. I'll get the bed.
Alright. I will start gathering everything, trying to keep things in general piles of where they fell, and see if that can help me piece everything together. Plus, this doesn't totally fit with the situation, but I do have gleaned contents.
All right.
That might help at all.
It might. So I'm juggling the game of how many windows do I have open at once. Alright, you're gathering all the papers. Let's see, gleaning contents. Okay, noted. It doesn't directly apply, but I will definitely take that into consideration. I'm going to say if you are at searching on the paperwork, I'm going to give you that perception. And this is, you got to take it for a while. You're spending some time doing this, I'm assuming?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. While you're doing that, what's everybody else doing? Feel free to roll that when you would like to there.
If I feel like I need to, I will hero point.
Now you do not feel the need.
Yeah, I might go and looks like Tasa is doing the same thing and
you go
poke into this other room just to check it out. And just given that we ran into these dogs, might check the stairs for any obvious signs of being trapped before I walk down and get jumped by something else.
Okay, go ahead and use that perception roll up there to seek. It is very hard to tell, but something about it just makes you feel real sus about the stairs. And for the sake of roleplay expediency and time, I will tell you why you think the stairs are very sus.
Yep.
So feel free to do with that as you wish as a player. But Cal, you can't put your finger on it, but it's in the words of my area, it ain't right.
Yeah. So he probably spends far too long meticulously checking every step, certain that there's a trap, and if Tasa gets annoyed at how long he's taking, feel free to just walk past him. But he's moving very slowly towards this other room.
And you take your time. I just realized that I can't actually carry a full plate suit of armor and walk around normally.
I am going
the
to change the
hideout.
vision on this for stream purposes, and as if vision becomes a thing again, I can turn it back on. But you do make your way up there. Tasa, do you push past Cal as he's searching? Are you going to let him meticulously comb the stairs?
No, Cal can do what Cal's doing because I am too busy dealing with my encumbrance now. Because I just realized.
Okay.
It's the first time I've ever had to deal with that as a player.
Yeah. Omla, you do find some things of import. One, just these collection of books would probably be worth roughly 40 gold if you were to sell them. Probably worth more to Almeth because it's the books of Vols. But you also see a series of letters that, should you choose to continue to go through them, you can.
I would like to.
All right. In that case, I have this other one for you, and I will give you, let's see, on that you get the, because this is a, not quite decipher writing, but I will give you the +1 circumstance bonus on that, just based on what I see you're going to get and the description. All right, that is going to take a little bit. Sage, what are you doing during this? Are you just standing guard?
Oh, I was looking under the bed. In case hide in there.
Oh, that's right. Honestly, you just find more papers and books that likely scattered. But you've been in some scuffles. You can tell a scuffle happened. Actually, wait a minute. I might have messed up. You said checking under the bed specifically? Then yes, you do see in that swath of paperwork. It does look like some sort of badge or emblem, still attached to a little piece of fabric, as if it had been ripped off in a fight. Is there as part of it that then got trampled and pushed around. So there is that.
Didn't find the artist. Found this, though. Holds it up to Almeth.
I sniff it. Sniff, sniff.
It is a metal emblem.
I look at it.
Symbol that we recognize.
Give me just 1 second.
Or is this like a god thing?
It does look like a religious thing. If somebody wants to roll me that religion. It's a weird god thing. You have never seen this in your life, Omla.
They are not interested very much in religion, so... And none of us are trained in it, so like...
Jesus, of course we are. That's fine. It's better than
But, I mean,
not having
it
trained
is
in survival going to
consistent.
Kingmaker.
It is consistent with with clerical symbols. Like the badge that like the one orc guy, it's not the same deity, but it does look kind of like maybe it could be that. But you guys have no idea what it is.
We should keep this show to Almeth.
Yes. I agree. All of us will know what to do with this information, even if we don't.
Alright then.
Anyone-
I'll start stacking the books and papers that were around the bed, on the bed.
Yeah. Everywhere. Meanwhile, Cal, I believe you were going into this kitchen area,
Yep.
which is a short flight of stairs leads halfway up the walls of the courtyard to a room carved into the hard-packed earth. A red curtain fringed with gold covers a doorway. Inside, the walls are painted a bright red. The fireplace is carved into a niche in the southern wall. Shelves that contain a variety of ingredients and cooking utensils stand to the east above a table cut into the earth. The northern part of the room has a low table and several cushions. If you are looking around.
Yeah, I'll give the room a once over. Still positive that there's a trap somewhere on those stairs that I just didn't find in the 10 minutes I was sweeping through there. Oh, that should have been hidden. Sorry.
Yeah, just go and re-roll it hidden. As you look around, you can tell that someone left in a hurry. Like, there's a pot on the stove, there's charred remains of meat, on the fire. It looked like maybe somebody had been in the process of cooking dinner, or, letting something stew, maybe? And based on the state of it, it looks like they've been gone for several weeks, maybe months?
Well, whatever happens, looks like owner of this place split in a hurry. Or someone did, at least.
I suppose that's our missing individual.
Oh, you do also find a weird metallic device looking thing that's almost conical. It's been bent, scuffed, and nearly flattened. Looks like it has some of the same type of construction as that weird ass head thing.
Yeah, I'll pick it up, give it a once over, and show it to the party if I can't make any sense out of what it is.
If anybody wants to give that a look-see.
The best person at that is dead, so. Poor Petrus.
And I cannot roll that if I do not have it, correct?
Well,
Engineering
you
lore?
can roll it.
You
it
can
would just
roll.
be intelligence. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
probably not going to be good.
it does not let me.
Okay.
I have crafting, if that helps. Or works.
Yes. That could also work. Let me just make you one for that as well. Sorry for the pauses. I'm also stuffing my face. Like, you're starting to figure this out now. This clearly goes into the weird talking mechanical head thing.
I pull it back out. And figure out where to potentially insert it. I try the mouth first.
You could do that. You do feel like, and Cal, you can kind of agree watching this happen that you feel like somebody with, like, you know, tinkering or engineering skills maybe should be the one to do that.
It doesn't go in the mouth.
What other slot is there for it?
His whole head, I mean.
So it looks like it has been. I guess I did not give you the full description. That is correct. It looks like it has been ripped off its body. Think of like C-3PO on the back of Chewbacca.
But just the head.
So, but like, yeah, just the head. But like when it's detached, that is what you're looking at.
It doesn't have
But while you were looking at it, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, are there any body parts besides that are here? That might be
No, but there were those letters. So let me tell you about them letters. You were able to piece together some correspondence there between a series of people. They did not address each other by any sort of names, but they did use initials. There are the three, V, D, and S. Talking about some sort of collaborative work that they're undertaking that is referred to as an Anbarit.
For Christopher's sake, can we get a spelling on it? No.
Yes,
You mean
please.
you mean what I
did it.
already
Okay,
put
thank you.
in chat, in Foundry chat?
Oh, yes.
So I'm making notes. I wasn't looking at the book.
No, that's okay. Yeah, no, I automatically. That was some of the slowdowns I was doing it. There are some references to D recently moving to Lamasara from Duor. And something about a new assistant that seems to be related to D and their move. You feel like if you spent time going through it, as in like several hours, you could probably piece together a bit more information out of it. But as it is now, probably not.
Given more time, I could find out more, but do we wish to remain here?
I don't see anything we're going to gain by going anywhere else at the moment until we learn more.
And just to clarify, it took us most of the day to get here, right?
Yeah, it is in the evening now. So you would probably want to either camp, stay here. I will say though, I think this might have been touched on last week, but you know, different players or different characters and a new player. Everything being painted red, this is something Sage, because you're very superstitious, correct? You would know that red is a color associated with protection against divs. And if the player knows about divs, feel free to have. Yeah, feel free to explain to the party.
Against
Omla tilts their head.
So, Omla, you would definitely know divs. You might not necessarily know them by that name. But because I've been doing a lot of talking, if somebody wants to explain, they can.
Evil creatures. Come from one of the hills, I think.
What, they can't get close to the house, or it's just supposed to make it less inviting to them?
The saying is, you paint your house red so they can't see it. What's with their colorblind?
Well, I mean, it's getting late. We're gonna need to camp anyways. If you want to pour over the documents and the like, a house warded against, evils of the desert. Not the worst place, unless we're concerned about more people showing up looking for the artist or something.
Should we be worried?
Well, I don't know. Something put some sand dogs here, so... And, it's not just Bob. This lot here was apparently looking for him as well.
They put him here? Oh. Might have been the divs.
Anyone feel free to make a recall knowledge, if you'd like, about divs.
I mean, if it's a place warded against them, how would they place these things here? That's my thought.
The floor isn't red.
I can't argue with that. That's pure
No,
logic.
he's got a point. The floor is not red.
The floor is not lava, I get it. Except for all the blood that we have placed here.
That's a new addition.
I'm just gonna hang out in this well. Does anyone want to carry some full plate? Anybody got 5 encumbrance slots they can carry?
No, I do not.
I think
Oh,
so.
I need to stay light. In case the divs show up. Outrun you.
I mean, fair. That's why I'm gonna throw it on the ground. There's somebody who can take it. Well, we'll throw it on you.
Try.
Let me see what happens. Are you encumbered now? Yeah, you don't want to take it.
Oh, Damn.
Yeah. Throw it back on me. It's fine.
But just
All
be
right.
slow.
Cal, you know a bit about divs and how they came about. And I'm going to, for the sake of ease, drop this just into Foundry chat. Now, admittedly, a lot of this stuff comes from pre-remaster, so if terms are different, terms are different. Now, there is no remastered div. What if you want to look at that and say how Cal might impart that?
I mean, I've heard some stories about Div. I'll admit, I hadn't heard the one about the painting the house red. That's good to know for the future. But, I know, they're associated with some sort of, evil demigod or outer power like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to pause. I was trying to type into Foundry chat. You could just put stuff on your damn camels.
I forgot about the camel. It's fine. We gotta figure it out. We're good.
Yeah, less towards the elemental planes, more to one of those more fucky planes of existence that no one likes. You said you found a weird, like, god symbol in the other room, yeah?
Yeah. Holds up the torn fabric with the pin on it.
Not
We
huge.
pull it out to show him.
Not a huge god botherer myself, but I mean, if divs are involved, I'd be a little wary about what that might be tied to.
I couldn't remember, Cal, if you'd made the religion check before, so I dropped it back in.
You know what? I'll try, even though I'm not trained.
I mean,
And I keep clicking the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
it's okay. No, it's fine. Hey, like, I mean, if you want, you could re-roll with it blind. You might do better, but
I'll just let the fail ride.
yeah, you're not sure. You're not sure. I will also say when we go back to, I'll point this out when we go back to the landing page. But there's in this section when they're talking about Araman and where he lives is allegedly in the middle of the desert in Thuvia.
Oh, is that the House of Oblivion?
House of Oblivion. So, Omla, this is now all clicking in your head. You just might not have known the common word div.
Mhm.
But I have a feeling when your patron first approached you, you might have feared they were one. Because nothing else makes deals around here.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you find up? Steps.
Well, other than that, mechanical bauble there, just looks like whoever was here left in a hurry, you know. Stuff on the stove that was still going, places at the table still set, things like that. Didn't quite look like a planned exodus.
That for how many?
That is a fantastic question.
One.
Only one.
Aren't having dinner. Heard 'em coming. Went to pack. Scuffle in the room. Maybe we shouldn't sleep here. Got a bad feeling.
Omla, you hear from under your cow. That might just be the wet socks.
They let out a huff.
I'm sorry, I have one bad joke per familiar per session. It has to happen.
I mean, one.
If you do
Minimum
not
of one.
feel comfortable, we can camp outside.
If you want to trust your gut, I don't mind just stepping away for a bit.
If the paint didn't work, then this place is compromised.
Then I suppose we gather up all the stuff that we're gonna take and head back outside to set up camp.
This is
I'm-
partially covered. I mean, the sands, aren't they going to be a horror?
You guys aren't unaccustomed to making camp in the sands. You could be able to find a place. And I'm not going to make us go through the whole camping minigame. But it is definitely more exposed. Because had it not been for the howling and the sand geysers, this place would have been hard to spot.
Up to you guys. We could technically stay here. Might be a little scared.
I don't know. Seems like a comfortable place. Look at this well. I could live here all day.
Well, we'll keep watch during the night just in case anything does try coming to check up on the place, and depending on depending on what we can get from those books during the night, we can head back to Almeth in the morning with hopefully some idea of what went down here.
Fair enough.
Where it go?
Okay, so Umla diggy holes a little nest. Are you gonna settle in for some reading time?
Absolutely.
All right. And what is the watch situation over the evening?
I'll take first.
Wait a second.
That was a terrible third.
Alright, I guess I'll finish it off then.
The best watch.
Does anyone have anything that can aid with that? Because otherwise, I have a very nice macro that rolls everyone's perception in one button click for me.
Yep, I got nothing.
So I would say if there is anything special with those, I can just do that if you all like. But if you'd like to roll dice, we can do that too.
I don't have anything special, so if you'd like to just roll them all at once, I'm fine with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna roll it again in case you guys have not seen this. This is not the one you guys got. But it gives me this, which is very handy.
Hmm.
So it rolls whoever's in the party folder.
Nice.
Alrighty. So, Omla, as you go through that, is there anything in particular as you're reading?
Anything
That you're
particular
looking
what?
for? That you're looking for?
I suppose probably any inclination as to where Val's is gone.
Right. Assuming you were spending the evening doing this, I will not make you roll again.
Think.
You don't have an idea of where Vols might have gone. You do get a sense that D, as I said, has recently moved to Lamasara from Duwar, which is, if you pull up the simple quest, you should be able to see on the lore page. Pull up the various guides. But it is an environmentally harmonious riverside city that is known for their tinkering and craftsmanship, and also working with the desert instead of against it. They're very famous for the wind towers that help cool things. In the official description, they call them windmills. That's nowhere half as cool as the wind towers that I'm talking about. That's getting fixed. But definitely craftsfolk come from there. Vols, because at this point you are pretty sure V is Vols. At some point must have thanked, or was in the process of writing a letter to thank. That one did not get sent. Thank D for the new assistant, which is helpful in recording and trying out new dances.
When it comes to recording and trying? Is that what you said?
Yes. Yep, recording and listening to, essentially, it kind of like talking the way you would like, oh, thanks for the voice note app. I can like, record something and hear it, or like play it back to myself.
Huh. I
Just to
hold
give
up,
a modern equivalent. Yeah.
I hold up the head as if it is Yorick. Now look at it.
It
That's
did
just-
sound like a masculine voice saying that one line.
I guess in the morning, I will make sure to say, like, maybe we should recommend going to find this D person if we can after going back home.
You do also learn that S lives somewhere in or near, I'm putting this in a note, somewhere in/near Lamasara proper, just based on context clues.
So both of them are there, at least, nearby.
We can
Yes.
definitely check it out, see if we can't find anything about these two. They might know what happened to our absconded poets.
I mean, there's gonna be. I suppose once we limit it to the people that moved recently, it might be easier. But D's and S's are common names. Or,
It
first
would
letters.
be good to look into the engineering and this. They hold up the head. That could narrow it down more.
That is, of course, the benefit of the Silver Frond Oasis, with so many people coming in and out. You could probably find people who specialize in just about anything. Now, as to how good they are, hard to say. But the night does pass without incident. Who knows how creeped out certain people might feel. If you have any sort of, like, if you have a medic that can or just treat wounds on people,
Oh yeah.
you can heal.
For simplicity's sake, for us, just so we're aware. Battle Warnick assurance and continual recovery.
Yep, alright. That's cool. And you are
That's
able
the
to make it
pattern.
back to the Silver Frond Oasis without issue. Now we are at 10 to 11. So, I don't necessarily want to launch in a whole thing. You feel free to just say, and we tell Almeth what happened. If you'd like to roll that, we can stop. What I'm saying is essentially we can stop here, or if there's nothing really you guys are leaving out or saying, we give all the updates, and if there's anything you wanted to get looked at by someone, or even just shown to Almeth.
I don't see any reason to hide anything from him, so I'm
Don't
good
hide
with.
details from the boss.
I can't see Tasa. I can't see Tasa not telling almost everything based off of the way that I've made this character within the last few hours.
It's bad for your health to keep secrets from the boss.
So we tell him everything, and we definitely show him the head and the disc.
He is also very excited if you tell him about the books. That is definitely a thing.
Yes, as well.
Do you show the anything else like that emblem that you found, or any of the stuff you got off of the dead people? Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Just everything. Just assume that.
I do want to roleplay a one little part of this, because obviously it's going to be Almeth and Samir, because he doesn't go anywhere without Samir. Who pulls out the symbol, or the god thingy?
Did Sage keep a hold of that? If not, Omla could.
Yeah, either one of us.
Let's say Sage had it.
Okay.
Okay. But when you present it, Samir will take it from you, look down at it, and then look up with a raised eyebrow at Tasa and say, "You didn't recognize this?"
I'm not even sure what we're looking at.
Admittedly, it's often somewhat badly drawn, but a symbol of Saren Ray.
Admittedly, I was busy looking at other things. I didn't even realize we have this. Says.
So while there is not a national religion of Thuvia, if they had one, it would be to Saren Ray.
Damn, we rolled 4 for the people that didn't roll, it sounds like.
You guys, yeah. But he does say there is something strange about the drawing, or the emblem in it, that it's almost like somebody tried to... it's like people who would copy manuscripts but couldn't speak the language. To where the glyph isn't correct. But that's clearly what it was trying to be. And you all do know of, it would be relatively common knowledge, that there is obviously temples of Saren Rays in the city, but there is also one farther out in the desert that does fall within the region that Almeth controls. That is honestly a little weird.
Fair enough.
Because you did also note, going through everything, Omla, that Vols does not seem to be a particularly devout Sarenite. So it's not like he would. It's not like it's something he would have worn.
So it must be from whoever accosted him.
Yeah. And as for the head itself, they think it's a marvel. They will need to call in a tinkerer, but looking at time, we will do that at the top of next week.
Fair enough.
I just wanted to at least get some of the answers to you guys to think about.
Yeah.
But I mean, technically we got 5 minutes left, but I do want to do questions, comments, concerns if we are at a good stopping point.
I feel like we are.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Samir asked me if he could get one more dig in at Tasa, and I said yes. So I had to shove that one in.
Samir about to die. No, never mind.
Thanks to the NPC course, Samir got levels. He's not just a token down there.
I thought that doesn't stop Scott from making bad decisions.
Oh, I know. Fair enough. All right, let me bring us back to the landing page.
Look at that head.
Look at that head. Yep. All right. So actually, I'm going to move the party token down here a little bit because you guys are kind of out, away from Lamasara. But in order to have the camel that big, but what I was talking about is I'm going to shift ping. Warning: shift ping incoming. In this artistic representation, the House of Oblivion and Ahriman.
Oh, I'm more worried about what the fuck's going on over here.
There are a lot of dragons known to just be vibing out in the desert.
Also,
that one
can we
in
talk about how this
particular-
griffin is just looking at the desert like, this place is fucked?
Yeah, and then you get
Yeah.
this asshole like, I'm a Baylor, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, and so this is Duor up here with the windmills, but I want to show you
Like what they use in real life, because it's super dope.
right. Wind catchers. Let me get the. Here we go. Here's a schematic on Wikipedia. I was just trying to find some. Drop in chat real quick. Come on. Are you not going to do it? Are you not working? My drop in chat? That's annoying. Well, I'll fix that here in just a second. Unless you can get it to work.
I mean, probably, but not at the moment.
Yep. I guess I will do questions, comments, concerns while I look that up really quick.
Good. I enjoyed this.
Felt good
Yeah.
to get revenge on those sandwells because they're rough.
They're like I said, I definitely learned a few things, and I think there are some things that, if you all face them again, might be a little different. Okay, for some reason that's just not working.
I think last week the action economy and the dice rolls were like, everything was against us. Like, just having the extra 3 actions this week was huge. Even,